Okay, Holden and Ho Yan pulls today. Those of you guys that are watching the stream later, just know that the pulls will be in like 2.5 hours into this video or something like that. So you can skip ahead till then if you want. Otherwise, if you want to just chill and hang out with us, it's cool. I need to get all the stuff ready for the stream. This is a sponsored stream this time. So you won't hear me talk about any other games during this one, if that makes you happy. But let me go ahead and pin these messages to the chats, and then I got to get the link, and then we are going to post on Discord. So give me a sec and we'll get moving. Okay. It's done. Let me go get my Discord open here early. You are here early. Are you saying I'm here early? I'm technically late. But the banner's in 2.5 hours. Sir, the second tower? Huh? This is 2001? What are you talking about? Bang. Send. What a late start this time? Well, the banners are coming up, so I'm gonna... How many Lego Latisse do I... Oops, shoot. I mean, do that. Wait, can you guys even see this stuff? Hold up. Okay, you can, right? How many? Probably like 7. I've used 2. I've used 10, and I have... I've used 10, and I have 8. So I have 8. I was waiting for stream. Okay, yeah. It was gonna be late today because I wasn't gonna stream for 14 hours and then have the banners come and then stream past the banners. So we are looking pretty good for the 2 banners. I have enough for close to 2 pities. We have 124. I need 160. Probably buying a pack. We're probably buying a pack again. It is what it is. Damn, I need to go back to farm. I'm missing some lettuce. Well, a lot of mine are from purchases. Well, yours would be too. I don't get shit for the banners. Well, the banners aren't open yet, guys. Or did you... Wait, the banners aren't open... So 2 hours. Oh, I had a heart attack. Let's say, am I a day early? Whoops. My bad. How much have you spent thus far? A lot. I don't even think I want to show the number. Some of it is donations. I'll show the number. It's probably 1,500. It's even worse. I'm a free-to-play king. It's worse than I thought. Some of it was donations, though, okay? So it's not all my money anymore. Yikes. That took a big jump in the last couple of days. I don't remember when that happened, but it happened. So I was doing a little bit of farming of, well, exclamation point raid ad. No, today is Etheria sponsor only. Again, today's stream is sponsored by Etheria Restart. There's a link pinned to the comment section. It's in the descriptions and stuff. If you, or comment section, Twitch, it's on the pinned comment. YouTube's on pinned comment. If you guys haven't downloaded the game, if you're watching this later, you can download the game from that link. But yeah, that's the only ad for today. There will be no other ad. Okay, so today I farmed a bit of shells and Shadowflame Hoyan. My win percentage is on 100% for this. I don't know really what goes wrong. Every time I've ever watched it beats it, but then whenever I check later, it sometimes fails like up to 3 times. I've had a 3 failure. So I don't know what's going wrong here, but I'm not too pressed about it. Oh, what else did I farm? I tried to farm up enough fire thingamajigs for him whenever he comes out for the prowesses. How many do you total need? I have over 1k, and you need 20. Oh, hold on. You need 30, 60, 120, 180, plus 9. So 270. 270 times 3-ish, plus an extra 1, right? Because some of them have... Yeah. Don't know. I think I have enough. Should be good. Was the level 45 pack good? I didn't get any good gear out of it. No, it wasn't good. But it's decent value. I mean, it's a bunch of it's good value if you've been buying packs, but... How much mola do I have? I have 8 of each type, I think, currently. You think it's worth building Valerian for Terra? Oh, also, Phantom Theater. First come, first serve. Whoever wants that, we're gonna do a couple. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm not too. Okay, I'm almost level 50, which scares me because I'm gonna be too Inferno. But no, we're still hard mode. We're still hard mode for now. Phantom Theater, first come, first serve. Whoever wants in. You had to pity Holden. I'm not sure if I want to swim with crystals for Ho Yan. Wait, so you guys on Asia server and the other servers already got them? That's not fair, man. The whole server thing, dumbest thing. That was the coolest thing that Epic 7 did, is we all get them at the same time. For me, I gotta wait. What's my Terra Matan team? Right now, it's a one-shot team. What is Phantom Theater? It is a co-op content, so people you can play with friends, so someone will join into this room, hopefully. And then once they join into the room, I will be able to fight the boss alongside them. There we go. We got old Grain coming in. I haven't done it yet. All right, so for the middle, I'm just gonna try to speed run through these. Actually, my Heinrich, I don't think it's geared anymore. Oh crap, I don't know what's geared. Okay, your Heinrich's geared, good. Slapping a Bayonton in. You want a Sonya in here? Sure. And my team. All right, I'm all good to go. Hopefully, do you have one more character? If not, I'm throwing a Messiah and we're losing a ton of damage, but it'll work. But Ray, what's up? Good to see you. Jelly Cutters, welcome out. Union spots available? Oh, actually, we might have Union spots available. I think we have 2. Do you think building Holden's counterattack would be good with Bramble Kenai on Golden Lion? Potentially. We need to see how much damage Holden does. Okay, so the problem is, you want to use your Messiah? Your Messiah is probably better. Your Messiah is better. Yeah, we'll use yours. If you're going to use Messiah, you kind of want to use Heinrich. My Heinrich is booty. Actually, my Heinrich's not geared. He has 4 pieces on. So having the Heinrich there is not bad. We're going to beat it. It doesn't matter. Just throw something on there and we're good to go. Just preferably something geared, because I don't know if I have an Obel geared. Obel isn't going to work on here. That'll do. That'll be fine with me. All right, ready up when you're ready. I mean, we're just trying to score 1,000. We're just trying to get triple S. No, I don't care about. We're not trying to high score. Just throw any character. It does not matter. We're gonna score 1,000 with just our core teams. A new banner's coming out today for global server. They're out in 2 hours. Okay. There we go. All right, but let me go up. You think it's worth building Valerian for Terra? I did. I built Valerian for Terra. The thing is, Valerian can be used in a lot of stuff, even PvP. So there's no reason not to build her. But you had to pity Holden. I'm sure we'll have to as well. I have a feeling we're going to end up pitying both characters. My join in level 46. We'll wait until I open it up. And there's a good chance I'll just let the first 2 people that apply in whenever I have it up. Dieting nerf is upcoming? Potentially, I don't know. Somehow don't have Valerian and 400 plus pulls in. You can spend $1 and get her. If you want to, you can spend $1 and you'll have her for sure. Look at this weirdo stream at 1:30. Hey, the banners come out in 2 hours. I don't like how they do LD banners. Having a separate banner and more expensive pools is lame. That's every game ever, isn't it? Wait, that's isn't that every gacha game ever? Summer's War, Epic 7, Raid Shadow Legends. Maybe not Nikki and the Mihoyo games, but any gacha PvP game has always had a different banner that I know of for the rare characters in the game, or the more PvP focused characters. Most games you can't even buy LD tickets. Yeah, this game having the ability to buy all these LD tickets is a refreshment. It's so nice. You buy LD summons with crystals. That's huge. Like Epic 7, you can't do that. You shop refresh and you get 4 per 1,000. You only earn 5 or 6,000 a month. And it takes 200 for a pity. Like, this game's a blessing in every way, shape, and form for anyone who's ever played a PvP gacha. Is Holden more value than Ho Yan? I think so, yes. But the problem with Holden, a lot of you guys are like thinking about how you're going to do this PvP build. You're going to have 2 builds on him. You're going to have a PvP build and a PvE build. Your PvE build is not going to be damage. If you try to do damage PvE, I don't see it working so well. Damage PvE, I mean, I'm sure it can work. Later, it might be fine, but early on, you're going to have an effect accuracy build and like survivability build. versus full damage build that you might do for PvP. I don't know, do you even need Bramble set? Like, I'm gonna look into what we're gonna do with them. I'm not even gonna be able to really build him right away. I'll build him for PvE right away, but definitely not PvP. Oh, I'm tired though. I tried to take a nap again, I couldn't do it. I have Heinrich. Is Holden still a must pull? I wouldn't say it's a must pull now. Even if you don't have him, he's not a must pull. He just fills the role of 2 characters in 1. So the problem is with Aurora, if you don't have Heinrich, you're gonna need to build like Viper or Borg could potentially do it. Some kind of stripping character on skill 3. And then on Terramatan, you need a fire unit. So there are no other characters that are going to be very good for both, whereas he will be. And then you could have a separate build for him to throw on for PvP. Oh, my stomach's hurting now. Not good. What content will you use him? I'm going to use him in both. He's not replacing Colossus and Terra. No, he's going to be my opener. I don't see him. He has a 20% chance of defense break on 3 separate hits, so up to 40 if you have enough effect accuracy. I don't see him being a consistent defense breaker in any way, shape, or form. If I'm going to build a Terramatan team, I'll build a slow one if I need to. I saved almost all my resources, so... Not almost all, but if we have to go in, then we can... I'm wrong, they changed Ho Yan skills. I'm reading now in game preview is different. What's different about it? We were curious about the numbers on it. That's because of the... you don't have scopes on it yet, potentially. See my Valerian? She's not geared. She just has a max skill 3. It's the only thing I did to her. Guys, I don't have a lot of stuff geared. I move my gear as I need to beat stuff because I'm saving every resource possible for whenever I get to the hardest content, which will be level 50 after reset, I believe. Very close to level 50. We'll be level 50 by tomorrow night's stream. This is what it's looking like. And building Viper and Mizuki for dispels or pull Holden, use them for both. Yeah, that's it right there. Exactly what she said. He's a character that could be used for both, and he seems like he has a lot of PvP potential as well. I just like the idea of like you could play Rahu plus him. It covers 2 elements. That's sick. I think Ho Yan can deal with Doki well. I doubt it. She's a single target damage dealer. That's what I've been saying. She's a single target damage dealer, so she'll hit really hard in there. But trying to kill each enemy one by one, we could see. It depends. What was her cooldown on her proccing her extra skill? If she's about to die, if you can get that cooldown back to where she can continue to proc it so she's not going to die, potentially. But killing one enemy at a time and Doki Doki with the ramping, it's very... It'll work. If you have all your characters level 50, it's going to work. You can use just about anything when everything's level 50. S2, no revive, not S3. They switched it to say S2, no revive, S3. But I'm pretty sure you meant to say. When can you pull for Holden? I can pull for Holden in 2 hours. A little over 2 hours. All right, there we go. That's done. I'm gonna move gear over and do a little bit of... Not that. Sorry. Should I do a little Terramatan farming? The thing is, I don't want any set from Terramatan. The only set from Terramatan I want is Kenai, and it's the set I have the most of. Honestly, the set I want the most of, well, you know, I want speed from Doki Doki, and I do want some Time Weave. Time Weave looks really fun. Brambles. I mean, honestly, Doki is what I need to farm, but I don't want to build a Doki team, man. I don't want to build it without Romocha. It's so brutal. I'm trying to hold out and wait to get Romocha or... do is a little bit longer holding out before I have to build another team that is going to be as efficient, which it's just going to be what it is. I'm going to have to do it, but I do have to beat 2 of this, so I might do a little bit, or we can start working on an Aurora team of where we're going to fit Holden into it. That is probably what we do tonight. I think I have 2 refreshes left. 3 refreshes left. All right, we need to farm a little bit. All right, I'm going to run the new shell, the pet shell drop. That's what I've been running all day. I occasionally fail it, so I want to see... Let's see where the fail is coming in. Oh, you haven't done Hell 4 Doki? No, I haven't been farming modules. I've been farming pets. Pets are the most valuable thing to farm from level 35 to 50, so I have not been focused on modules. Saya not good enough for Doki? It doesn't feel very good. If I put enough resource into him, he'd probably do it, but Again, I'm waiting just in case I get Romocha from any of this stuff before I go and put a bunch of resources into it that I don't want to. I'd rather, because once you have Romocha, you barely have to put any resource into her to, well, in comparison to like Messiah. Messiah needs skill ups on skill 3, skill 2 for the crit damage, or you're just tickling. It would beat it though. What currency will Holden and Ho Yan use? What do you mean currency? What element? It's fire and grass. Holden's a fire and or red, and then the other one's a. Oh, I see. I am pretty almost dead here. Oh, I am gonna die here. Oh no, not. So I do take a lot of damage. I guess if I miss debuffs. I did fail this a few times whenever I was farming it earlier today. Today's a cool night though. How are you guys that have him? Have you built him up or used him at all yet? At Max Messiah skill 3, is it worth it? Is it worth it though? If you're gonna be using Messiah a lot, good guys, I'm not spending my currency because the reset feature's gone. I can't go reset anything, so I'm waiting till I know exactly what I want to spend my stuff on. What will give me the most value and the most content with the same amount of spending of my resources. Banners drop for global server in 2 hours. But how is he for any of you guys that got him? I saw it, and now IDK was sword to summon Ho Yan after change. That's why I was asking. I will wait for some guide. Okay. I personally think Ho Yan is not that character that everybody's saying she is and saying that she's amazing. I don't see it. Wait, I am gonna fail here. Well, damn. So that's how I fail. Because Dieting just dies again? Please say Dieting has skill 3. He doesn't. Oh no. That's a disaster. I thought the revive would save me here. Why am I dying though? Because why is it not consistent? Why is it not consistent? Very weird to me. Because the win rate's like 95, or it has been all day. I just miss defense break every damn first turn. Why is that? I miss defense break at the start of every single turn. Am I missing something? Does he have a passive I don't know about? Because I know I've watched it and I have defense break, but for some reason I just miss defense break every single run. That's what it's looking like. So if I lay in defense break, I'm not failing the fight, but I'm probably gonna fail this one too. What's your effectiveness? Terrible, I'm sure. Probably like 70. So I just need to move gear, I guess. Oh, it's cooked. Yeah, it's all just about the defense, right? I just miss it every time. But I guess I just need to go up my accuracy if I'm actually gonna farm this. Yeah. Alright. Well, let me stop the battle. I gotta up the effectiveness because that is brutal. That's 2 in a row we just missed it on. -2 stamina, boys. Alright, give me a second as well. Make sure I have everything set up that I need to. Do you have Doki or Suki? Yeah, I have both of them. -2 stamina. Oh, wait. No wonder. How'd I end up on this? That's the only annoying thing with this game of having not a lot of gear and moving gear around all the time is this often happens where your random gear ends up on characters. Like, why is Bayonton on an effect accuracy piece? Well, that piece is terrible. Why is Valerian on effect accuracy? How did this happen? Make it make sense. I don't get it. Okay, well, that explains our issues, eh? I was laying in bed last night before I fell asleep, messing with some stuff, and I guess I goofed pretty good. I mean, just that alone probably will fix the issue. Gotta save your gear plans, but I don't have gear plans. Every time I get one new piece of gear, all the gear plans change. Like, making gear plans right now, I have, like, my damage dealer gear plan, and that's about it. Do we work on gear after Shell? That's what I'm doing. What do I want to buy out of here? Did they change Hoyan's skill 3 right before release? I am unsure of that. I have not seen. I didn't know that she was at all Union spots. Give me a sec. We kicking anybody from the Union boys? Dude, level 41, you haven't logged in for over a day. That's tough. That's a hard kick. My rule is 2 days and you're gone. Use 1 instead of debuffing. It should be fine with this. Let's just go try it again. All my builds are gonna change in like 2 days, guys. So I'm not that worried about it. I'm just working with what we got. Who's better, Hoyan or Holden? I'm not sure. I haven't. Based off their kit, it looks like Holden's gonna have more usability, but for PvP, Hoyan probably overall better. Yeah, there's a defense break. It's now 10% damage increase per 10% HP loss. It was less than that before, right? I said it before. She didn't feel like she did enough damage. When you're playing people with actual full level gear, in comparison to like her having maxed out gear and them having maxed out gear, she didn't feel great. Oh, it was defense ignore before? It was 6.5 defense pen per. That's way better. I'm about to put the 3-turn defense break pet on her. Like, it's gonna work, but I think I want to put the 3-turn defense break pet on her. Your character's build? Which one? Let me see Dieting's equipment. I'll show in a second. Damn, late stream. It's a late stream because the new banners are coming, so I didn't want to go live early. And stream for 4,000 hours. I still wish you could turn skills off. All right, there we go. This is a proper run. Finally, we got one. This is what it's supposed to look like. Sound more alive today than yesterday? I am much more alive today than yesterday. Run low on credits. Any tips? Do all your daily stuff. Do your Phantom Theater. Do your train car event, which is hard to earn too much in that right now. But you need to make sure you take advantage of everything. Are you pushing for Inferno at to reset? We're gonna start working on an Inferno team. I'm trying to be lazy and use the same team that I was using before, but it looks like it's not too consistent. We're gonna have to actually build some more characters today. Yeah, we're gonna have to build some more characters today. Uh-oh. Yeah. I tried very hard to not build too many characters. Yeah, okay. That answers what I wanted to know. Bro would do good in golf right now. I would do good in golf right now. I actually just ate. Alright, minus another stamina. All good. So who all am I gonna build? Because what I care about more first is Aurora. Ling Lao, I'm probably gonna end up 6-starring. She's just gonna carry me through all the challenge content stuff. But I gotta figure out what I want from there. Oh, you wanted to see the dieting though? Hold up. This is the dieting. Oops. What is Ho Yan's scale off attack? Ho Yan's a very squishy character. You are scaling off attack. You want to know if union support stay geared? Oh, I don't think so. Dieting has no module. Oh my gosh, no wonder I'm failing. I hate it here. Unbelievable. That's why I'm failing. What am I at crit rate wise? 62. Do I want to go over crit cap again? Nah. Let's do, well. Do this. Alright, that's why I'm failing. I was gonna say my dieting damage didn't look that great during that, but okay. Let's go back in. Who knows what all I have ungeared. Alright, now let's look at it. Whoops. Minus like 10 stamina today because he didn't have gear on. My bad. Can't say you're surprised, right? Your server is up. Wait, there's maintenance, isn't there? Wait, was maintenance last night while I was asleep? Was there maintenance yet? I thought it was last night. Can Ho Yan work on boss away dieting does? Anything that's not red. I missed defense break again, but look, the damage is still there, even missing defense break. Wow, what a difference. What DPS would want Swift Rush? Potentially Borg. And then Ho Yan probably wouldn't want it. Yeah, it would work on her though. Oh yeah, Rahu would want speed set. I don't know. I'd have to go look at the characters. I can tell you each one. Hell Kid, I wouldn't know if I'd call him a DPS, but I definitely want speed set on him. Tiamat could use speed set if you want. More turns on Tiamat is never a bad thing. It's open for Age in Europe servers? Yeah, the banner's just not up for global. Or not global. Are you guys using batteries? I'm using batteries. Mental stabilize is what they're called. You already pitied both banners? Uh-oh. Alright, bro got dieting premium team. Holy shit. I mean, I don't know if it's premium, but it's working. So this unlocks level 50. I'm level 46. I have I had 3 refreshes left, right? I haven't done any. We have to do 3 refreshes. I have 14 stabilizers. So the 3 refreshes plus tomorrow's daily missions will get me almost to 47. This gets me to 48. That gets me 49. I might not hit 50 tomorrow. I'm going to be a little short of 50. That's not good. The only way I could potentially do it is by doing challenge stages. I did clear a little bit higher in Ember Check today while I was playing. Playing this and Raid at the same time. Mission wise, okay. So what would be the best thing to work on? I could start looking at a. How'd you do Ember Check 30? Ling Lao. Most guys, almost every single challenge stage, as long as you have Ling Lao, you're fine. So like Anti-Sync Echoes, Ling Lao. For almost all of Anti-Sync, Ling Lao. That's all it is. It's challenge content is Ling Lao. Super supreme damage dealer, Ling Lao, and potentially another healer. It's either you go another healer or go higher momentum. Can't beat it for life me with Ling Lao. You need to up your damage or put more support in of some capacity. What equipment you choose? I've been choosing all speed set just because I think Doki Doki's the last team I'm going to build. It's like, I don't have anything for a Doki Doki team, do I? We can try Ho Yan. We could try some kind of Ho Yan Doki team if we wanted. Celine doesn't strip, does she? She does not. That's my gear on her. I'm on an effect res ring. I don't know why I'm on effect res ring, and I'm also plus 11 speed because I don't have a right side 3 yet. Is Silenzimo Luna? Kind of, yeah. I do have Zida, and I have Tsukiyomi. So I potentially will be building both of them. I'm also tempted for my Terramatan team. I don't know. I think for Terramatan, I think I can get away with just Valerian for that. I need to actually put her on gear. That is an effect accuracy. I don't know how she ended up on this. I obviously equipped the wrong set whenever I was messing with it earlier. Do want to build a tanky Heinrich. Tanky Heinrich. So that's the thing. I'm pulling Holden just for. I'm gonna end up just using him in PvP, right? Because I'm gonna end up using a tanky Heinrich for all of the highest level content. So I don't think there's any value in doing Holden for that, but I do want to test him in as the problem. I'm gonna level him up anyway, and then it is from there switching modules, so we can at least test him. But I am gonna use Heinrich for all the stuff on this account. It's so difficult to level up hero. Are you trying to level up a hero from level 50? The thing with once you get your heroes up to level 1 of 50, you just level them up through content, basically. You don't farm to get thingies for them. Zida is nerfed. Zida, even with Zida's nerf, she's still really strong. The thing is, almost every character in this game that's been nerfed is still fantastic. Like the nerfs, every nerf so far I think's been justified personally, but that's just my opinion. And good shells for Claws when I'm able to farm Jackal. You can't. The thing with Claws is she's super squishy. So for Claws, if you can go Artisan on her, it's fantastic. Now Artisan is the solution to if you don't know what shell to put on a non-damage dealer and can go a defense right side piece on top of your effect accuracy, it is just that. You slap Artisan on everything. Artisan extra 700 defense is so big. Justified says a guy with #ad in the title. Well, okay, that's fair, but I don't. Technically, every stream is sponsored. I guess I don't really know how the sponsor thing works with them. All I know is I have to do 4 streams and 4 YouTube videos, and for the streams that are sponsored, I have to put all the extra stuff on there. But I don't really know. But yeah, I don't know. I think they're all justified. Like what deep nerf has there been that's not justified from a PvP standpoint? Because that's what they care most about is PvP. The Shadow Sonya nerf for PvE. The thing is, once all your characters are level 50 and like you can build a super bulky team that doesn't die because you have enough survivability, Shadow Sonya is just absolutely busted. She's going to end up being just a cheat code for everything that you can build on pretty crappy gear and just clear everything. I see why they nerfed her. So yes, she could do Terramatan, but now she can't do Aurora. That's fine. She can still do a ton of challenge content. The Shadow Sonya nerf isn't justified. All right, I won't even talk about it. I won't give my opinion because I think that's fine. The idea of just building a 4 bulk team with Shadow Sonya and clearing all content in the game. The thing is, Epic 7 doesn't allow you to poison any of the farming stages. You can't. Well, you can poison Golem, but Golem no one cares about. Like Wyvern can't be poisoned. I don't think. There's no character you would use poison. So I'm just used to the idea of no dot style damage on a lot of bosses. I guess as Manic can be poisoned. She's a 5-star Kyrus, isn't she? Yeah. I invested in mine. That's the thing. Mine's +5. I put 4 Letitias in her, and they nerfed her, and I don't care. Nerf Lily? I think Lily potentially would need a nerf. I think she's a little bit busted. They're probably going to look at win rates of characters, and it's mostly Bleed in E7. Yeah, now Bleed does a lot of damage. Before Bleed was terrible. What's the 4th one here? Effect accuracy? I don't care about that. What's Bayonton's effect res? Because I can buy imprints right now, and I was tempted to buy this. What do you think? Should I buy this imprint? Or should I save to buy other imprints? I don't really care about Rahu imprint. Bayoneton imprint's already... It's to the Effectros one. I don't really think that's what I'm looking for right now. Outkit imprint would help a lot. Otherwise, that's it. I'm waiting for Dieting to appear there. If Dieting gets nerfed, I think that's fine. I use them in everything, and if they nerf him, that's fine. I feel like if they do nerf a character, they should give you the ability to reset them for free. Okay, there we go. We figured out the team why it was failing. It was failing because I was missing a piece of gear. I was missing a piece of gear on Dieting all day. That's hilarious. If they nerf him, so many people will quit, especially free to play. Who Dieting? As if they nerf characters and let you get your resources back, that's fine. Shadow Sanya, once they did that, they should have allowed you to recall her. That's one thing they need to adjust with their game. If they nerf something, let us take the character back, get all the resources back. We're probably gonna end up building them again. Can you show how to build Lily, please? Just speed and bulky. But if they nerf characters and let us get our resources back, the thing is the people that, like, say I go and pull on Holden and then they nerfed Holden, that's when it gets a little bit sketchy. That's where that's a no-go. But if you nerf a character that it like isn't a recent banner character, I don't know, but then what they nerf Holden a month from now, that's such a terrible precedent. Nerfs are scary. Like they definitely need to be careful because they could kill their own game because people build up a bunch of characters. And even if they gave me the option to recall Holden, I still spent my resources to get him. So that, I could see that feeling bad. But Shadow Sanya, they definitely should have given us a recall option. They nerfed Dieting, we used Victor. Victor was what, minus 20% total damage? I still want to build her too. The thing is, in what, 6 months, we're going to have like basically everything built on our account. But what do you guys want to do today? Should we do some Phantom Theater runs? Is my account cooked because of no Lily? No. The thing is, for like RTA, just ban Lily. I personally will probably ban Heinrich in RTA. Heinrich is... Wait, I said it's fine now. It's not failing, and look, I'm failing. Unfortunate. Bayoneton ain't getting another turn here. Well, shoot, I can't use the same team. It's not that consistent. That sucks. Please revive Dieting. Thank you. Uh-oh, Dieting's gonna die. Dieting's gonna die. No, it didn't work. Oh, that's frustrating. Well, okay, so this team won't work right now. I'd have to speed tune it different to give... Bayoneton needs to go above the Dieting here, so I need to put, what, 20 more speed on her? If I put 20 more speed on her, it would raise the consistency to almost 100. But that's fine. If I fail a couple stages, it is what it is. RTA time? Dude, I do not have the stuff for RTA. I mean, I could play, I'd need to go regear some stuff. My Messiah's on speed set, though. So, I don't know about RTA today. Hell 4 Tarot without Lily is hell, Lamau. When do they release? We have 2 hours. I don't know if Holden will favor defense or speed accuracy more. For PvE, speed accuracy. For PvP, defense. No Lily equals GG? I'm sure there's... Hold on. Is there any terror teams without Lily? Let's find out. Surely someone's cooking. No Lily. There's no Lily on the fastest clear team. There are. Well, yeah, the fastest clear team is definitely probably inconsistent. They just got the God run. Lily, no Lily. No Lily, no Lily. Lily, no Lily. Lily's only on... Okay. Lily's on that team too, never mind. She's on 80% of teams. This says no Lily. A bunch of options. It says no Lily. It's not autoplay anyway. Well, it's not autoplay, but these are just recent clears. This isn't leaderboard. Oh, how were the summons? The banner's not out yet for our server. We have an hour and 57 minutes or whatever. By the way, you can see the Inferno teams. Wait, dude, are there Inferno clears now? Hold up. I guess there would be. I am a day behind, so I'll be level-wise behind. Yeah, a couple people are beating it. Oh, they're all using Veronica. Dang it. Are they all max +1 Lilies? Probably. Lily skill 1's the best investment you can do in the game. They're all using her, man. That's tough. All the same team, isn't it? It's all the same team. Not missing 2 of the 5 characters. That's funny. Missing 2. They're using her. The thing is, she's so much better than Heinrich because she strips on her skill 3. And technically, when she steals the buff, it gives your whole team 3-turn immunity, right? She's so good here. What does Veronica do? So it has a 65% to steal, or to spread. Wait, hold on. 60% chance to steal all buffs and 65% chance to spread all her buffs to all allies. So you can steal the immunity off and give it to your whole team, so you don't have to worry about getting defense broken. She's insane for this. It's just a skill 3. Skill 3 has infinite value on this. But I do not have her, unfortunately. But as you see, she's probably the fastest in their teams. Yeah, yeah. She goes first. Veronica is... Oh, he's on Codex Veronica? That's funny. So he can steal the attack buff on turn 2. She got nerfed. No more immortal strat. This isn't using the immortal strat though, right? You're not extending your immortality. You can watch it. Yeah, they took that away real quick. But see, she steals and then she gives 3-turn immunity to your entire team, and you have Soul Ward, so your team doesn't die turn 1, so you can stabilize and then put all the debuffs on. And Cloris goes, puts the scythe thing on. And this goes. So he doesn't have a speed down though. Wait, he doesn't. This team doesn't have speed down or speed up, does it? It doesn't. Their dieting's looking similar to mine. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Codex, man. Codex on Veronica. Oh, that's beautiful. Codex Veronica is genius, and I don't have Veronica, man. Why am I missing such important characters? Why couldn't I have not pulled Silence? Instead, I pulled 3 Silence. I don't have Claws. Okay, 3 of them die, but it's over. It's GG's for me. If they have Soul Ward, they can't die. That's so good. Oh, so if you guys don't know, Codex is one of the in-game pets that makes it to where activates all prowess in the main body. So it's a 1 turn, it's 8 turns, so you're only going to get to use it once a match. But it makes sure your skill 3 doesn't go on cooldown. So you can use skill 3 and then use skill 3 again. And oh my gosh, that's so good. At beta building Heinrich, so hard by creators. He has barely use. Heinrich's good. I'm probably going to have to use Heinrich. I'm going to have to use Heinrich Valerian, if anything, here. Heinrich, super bulky Heinrich. That's the PV Heinrich. You build him as bulky as possible, as fast as possible. He's there to put up debuffs to increase the damage of your nuker and to strip. The biggest thing is he strips. He is good, trust me. He will be used on these teams for other people. Just right now, trying to do it's gonna be hard. Finally, you're on. Yeah, we went live late so we can do banners because I normally in stream before. Why no dot team clears? Because dot team's hard. You have to strip. The thing with dot team, I'll set up my dot team. We'll do a couple runs. But the thing with the highest level of this is it starts with immunity. So you have to have a stripper on your team, no matter what. So in order to get the dot clears, adding a stripper to your team makes it way harder. That Veronica strat is just amazing, though. I love that. So how's Doki Inferno looking, though? Oh, hold on. Please be good. I want to get a good one of these. 3-3. Or this could be 3-2 even and potentially use it. tough, man. All of them garbanzo. Which threshold to farm first? I got all at hell 1 pets. Go farm pets instead. That's the threshold to farm first. Okay, so what about clear times? So the fastest anyone's done this. So I could build this team. How consistent is it though? 105, they use Holden and Strip. Oh, did you put a YouTube video or something? When do you stop pets? Once you are to a point you can set up your Inferno teams, in my opinion. Are there still union spots? There are none right now. What does Chloris do? Really good damage, and he puts an ability on that if he gets X amount of hits, it does bonus damage. I believe. I don't have him. I used him. I don't think I have ever used him in the beta. I built him because I'm like, ooh, Extinction. And then, are you done summoning? No, the banner isn't up for global server, guys. Global server people are having to wait for another 2 hours. So we have a 1 hour and whatever minute timer. So we're just going to chill until the banners are here. I'll summon on both. I'll have to buy a pack most likely to finish Hoyan. But yeah, so I'm checking out all the teams. I'm trying to decide what Inferno team I want for tomorrow. I mean, they're beating it with Messiah. It's slow as dick, but they're beating it. 6 NC, the 6-star Ling Lao. 6-star Ling Lao is so good. I mean, they 6-starred their whole team. That's the secret here. You 6-star your whole team. I'm surprised that Kazuya survives, though. Time we've set. Oh, time we've set on Kazuya. Oh, it looks so good. How fast is she for them? 126, 141, 150. Oh my gosh, Jucifer has some gear. Hey, that's clear time, though. Recent clears, though. What's the slowest one? Hey, yo, what's up, Dex? Dex, did you pick this game up? What's a Sharon strat? I'm losing with cleansers. I'm trying to use the same one-shot team for like everything for now. Just the dieting team. So all damage or all everything into a nuker character, which you can use other characters for as well. You did? How are you liking it? But with cleansers, you just have to up your damage then. You up your survivability or up your damage. Why use Kazuya instead of Kraken? Kazuya has a higher chance of landing her skill 3, I guess. Maybe that's why. Everyone's using her. So that's Real Mocha. I could do this team. I could do the Zida. Let's watch the Zida team. Let's see. Is this what we're doing? This might be what we do. Kazuya. Oh yeah, Kazuya also has attack down, which keeps you alive. It's either I'm going to do a Ling Lao team or we're going to go Valerian. I want to see how RNG this looks. So the thing with Doki Inferno 2 is you're getting injured. How did he take so little damage? That's just... If I brought my characters in there, they'd be 1 HP right now. Easily. So he landed 0 defense breaks. He landed 0 defense breaks. Looking good so far. I'm actually curious how this ends up winning it. The Zida has to go nuclear. So, I mean, she rips skill 3, skill 3, skill 3. I mean, that's great damage. Is it worth going for Freya Unlimited banner? Already at 380 pulls. Freya's solid. The thing is, you're about to have 2 new banners tomorrow, Baku. Or, well, in a couple hours if you're on global. Do you need to level pets to push hell? It helps a lot, yes. For Inferno, definitely. If you don't have high level pets for Inferno, you probably clear it, but your consistency is going to be really low. Are the new characters worth pitying? Have enough for both? Oh my gosh, wait, Zida... Are we investing Zida instead of Messiah? I like Zida a lot right here. I'm going to go look at a Zida after this. We're trying to decide what team we're going to use after reset. Why is Lily not dual attacking, though? There we go. Wait, is that a bramble lily? Wait a second. I gotta go look at this guy's gear after this. Was that bramble lily? She countered. Why wouldn't you level pets? They're the most consistent stats. Yeah, they are. Pets are number one best thing to farm from level 35 or to 50, in my opinion. And then work on your Inferno teams and go back and beat all the hells. That is what I'm doing. You can, if you have the perfect characters for hell teams, but I don't. I'm missing Romocha, I'm missing... Dude, Zida goes nuclear. How's he taking so little damage is what I want to know, though. Like, it doesn't look like he's taking, like, any damage on anything. He doesn't have attack breaks on anybody right now. Probably God Gear. I want to go look at this. Like, why is he not taking damage? Valerian the GOAT? Well, yeah, Valerian's good, but... I mean, Shiaki's providing the cleanse and attack buff. I like this team. Oh my gosh, it's doing great damage. This looks full auto, too. I could be wrong, but this looks full auto to me. This is auto, right? It looked like an auto farm. So which team was that? Is this one? He's +0 plus I could do this. I could do that right there. These two are already prepared too. I've got this +5 and I've got this plus 5. So I've got those two already ready. I'd have to put, oh, they have her maxed out though. Even the skill 1. The skill 1 just raises consistency. That's the only thing I don't have done, because the Lily, I have that done. And I have enough. I could put this +5/+5. Just the S1 won't have any, but they do have 2 imprints. I do not, so it is 2 copies of Zida, and I don't have. Do I have 1? That effectiveness is getting nerfed in Doki. I mean, this is the hardest Doki. No, Kloss says the defense breaks slow plus damage, pseudo damage mitigation plus damage increase. She lowers the damage and raises the damage you do to the whoever's marked. Holden is nowhere near the same kit, completely different. He's on Battle Will set, so his Zida actually doesn't have that much damage in comparison to what mine would. I think I build a way better one. If I move Dieting Gear over her to farm this, isn't that just all I need to do? He is on this. Indirect damage equal 10% of target's max HP with each critical hit. So this is like the Daydream Joker. Is Zida's max skill? The skill 1's not, is it? No, skill 1's not. I can max this. Zida isn't max skilled. I can do this team. And it's really tempting because I've already got this done, this I need to do, but he's 5-star on the, or I'd have to 6-star this, 6-star this. I like that a lot. I think that's sick. I may have to do a bathroom run, guys, because my stomach is not happy with me. Revelations best in slot? Yeah, I mean, enemy max HP. Enemy max HP damage, fantastic. That's sick. The problem is, do I have one? That would be the missing piece. Man, so close twice on this. All right, guys, I may go do a bathroom speed run. I'll be back in just a second. I'm gonna let this play. And Zida's goaded for Aurora too. Ooh, I don't mind that. I may Zida angle this. Okay, it was a false alarm, boys. Why I didn't give so little damage here? Because I'm not defense breaking. I missed defense break every other run. Oh, did the music stop too? You're kidding me. Oh no, that was just weird timing sitting back down. My stomach is messed up. Unscathed Master, what's up? My stomach's super messed up. I'm definitely gonna end up in the bathroom at some point, but... What do you mean by defense breaking? My Colossus isn't landing defense break. Your Bayonetta goes before Deity, give her some speed. I know. I'm aware. I'm being lazy right now. How can you tell? You look at the debuffs on the boss. That time it landed on the first turn, but... It's beating it, okay? I'm not worried about making the team perfect because I'm going to move gear. So see, it landed defense break. This time it landed it. Except I double miss crit. It's putting the attack piece on him. Not so good. We lose consistency. Are you worried they're going to nerf dieting? I mean, if they do, I'll just build somebody else. Dieting being as good as he is. If they nerf him, that's okay. You show me how to beat Sharon? Do you mean in here? You mean this one? Sharon Shell? I mean, I can show you my run. Nerf dieting in the game with EOS. Everybody's invested in dieting, so. Oh, I have the wrong team. I have the wrong team on. Uh-oh. I'm supposed to have Bayonetta in here. You want ace? Like, this is just... I'm just using dieting for most everything. Marvel is good. I wouldn't say Marvel's good for this. He has a decent pushback. Biggest thing is you just need to make sure you're doing enough damage. Like, you can heal or cleanse the dots and everything, but in fact, dieting even got buffed before launch. This past used to be 120. Yeah, now it's 150. Up to 150 now. Revelation new best in slot for Messiah dieting. For the last in content, I don't know. Actually, probably. Maybe not 10%. Do you wait? So how? Hold on. Let me read them. Causes the main animus to deal additional true indirect damage to 10% of target's master HP with each critical hit during this turn. On dieting, it's insane. Yeah, on dieting hits twice. It's on a 3-turn cooldown, but you can reset pet skills with pet cooldown with Lily. But it's on a 3-turner. But that would I don't know. It seems like it probably is. I mean, because does this get boosted? Oh my gosh, guys. My stomach is so messed up. Are you going to be mad at me if I gotta go sit in the bathroom? Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Why did this have to happen? My schedule's all messed up, I guess. My stomach is destroyed. The spicy chicken sandwich messed me up. Is there any incentive to push for Inferno, or is Health 4 enough to get the best rewards? I mean, you want Inferno. I'm skipping Health 4, technically. I'm farming pets and not farming Health 4. Do we get any good ones, though? Harvest Keen. No, we need 3 Keen Eye. 3-piece Fury. I guess that's technically the best we can do for right now. Yeah, we got 2 of the same. If we get Keen Eye Fury, we're eating good. But it's the same. We're struggling to get it. To bring us with you and I'll forgive. It's bad, man. I know what's about to happen whenever it finally makes its way through my system. I got the old stomach cramps going. They used to get the 150 on own attack cap instantly on most bosses. Yeah. I'm gonna run Infinity Train. What all do I have geared for Infinity Train? Anything? This team doesn't make it very far, does it? But you're not able to use Bayonton, so I wasn't able to bring a reviver here at all. That was one of the issues. I think I am gonna full invest in Zida. It's super tempting. Because Zida I could use for both Aurora and Doki then. I like that Doki team a lot. And it looked auto. I had everything else for it. I like that Doki team a lot. They're holding drop for y'all? No, I gotta wait. Did I just take the HP increase? Just gonna take the HP increase? I don't know. We're not gonna be able to score too far into it. Shouldn't be a good replacement for Kloss, Dina. But Dina doesn't put the half the debuffs. That's the power of Kloss, is you kind of take away two of the two rolls in one. It puts a speed down, some pseudo damage mitigation. You got a decent White Fang. Which one'd you get? Did they nerf Zida for Doki Doki today? Because someone just beat it like 5 minutes ago with, I don't know about 5 minutes ago, but someone just beat it with Zida and it worked great. When did they nerf it? So we're maxing Lily's skill too. I am not in any rush to max it. She can't steal buff anymore. Okay, so that run we just watched won't work. Because it was on one of the most recent cleared. You can strip the middle guy in Doki Doki anymore, so that's the Zida nerf. But does the Zida, you don't build with effect accuracy, so you're not even stripping or defense breaking with her anyway. That guy didn't land a single defense break the entire fight, and it worked. Yeah, I was gonna say, even with Zida nerf, it doesn't matter. Most of these people. That's one of the issues with games. We have a lot of people, I probably content creator wise, that don't play gachas like this. And that kind of scares me. Because people are looking to them for advice. And they might be overreacting to some of the changes that are in the game. I need to start watching some of the other content creators so I can see where you guys' brains, because I some of them I'm sure have great points. I'm really curious how you're getting to the counterattack rate. And all these are 2-3 turns. Imagine playing gacha games. Sean B put out a new video dooming the game because they nerfed stuff. That's just drama baiting, guys. That's drama baiting. It's just what content creators do. They just drama bait into stuff because it gets a lot of views and it gets people talking, which is more comments on their video, which pushes it further. I mean, I don't know everything in nerd gaming. I don't know everything. I'm not going to pretend I don't know half of anything. But I try to take a more objective approach to this stuff. I try to look from the game company's perspective, but I don't know. I definitely don't. Oh, my Freya's not geared, I don't think. Sick. But yeah, a lot of content creators you're gonna see, especially the ones that they sponsored, they're known for like overreaction and drama reactions to different things in games. But most of the nerfs that are in the game aren't even that big of a deal so far. Now, if like the Marvel nerf, one of the most impactful. Sean B, I'm sure, is a great content creator. I don't think he's a bad content creator at all. Sean B seems awesome. I mean, guys, the other day I just said Fungus. I was going over a tier list and I said, I don't see anyone having success with Fungus. And then Sean B literally the next day released a video of the rank 1 player using Fungus on RTA. So it was the PvP section. I was like, I don't see this working, which I still don't see it working. And once everybody gets all their characters built up. The reason I have a lot of the takes that I do on like Hoyan and things is because I played a dev account. I had the best gear in the game, and got to test it against other people who built characters on the best gear in the game and saw which characters worked, which didn't. So that's where a lot of my stuff comes from, but I might have just been doing it wrong. I don't know. Even my stream titles clickbait, too. I could have been just playing the character wrong. I might be a potato. So Yana's worth it. I didn't like her. She has a use, but for what the meta always turned into and all the betas, the use case wasn't great. Did you test Rahu on dev account? Yeah, Rahu's one of my favorite characters. I think he's fantastic. I've never had a time where Rahu didn't feel great. He provides everything. He could be damage shielded. The bad thing is rolling high on Rahu is a rolling high on Rahu for the counterattacks when he doesn't roll high at all. When you never, not counter, but the dual attacks. When you never dual attack with Rahu, he's the worst feeling character. So it was like, any of you that played Epic 7, it was like your Moonlight Landy isn't proccing, isn't salvoing. That's what it feels like. Feels really bad, but it's great. Thoughts on Holden? Boring is good. I think Boring can be great. Holden, I don't know yet. Holden's kit looks insane. So Holden's gonna have two builds though, one PV and one PvP. It's gonna be completely different. You're not gonna build damage on your PvE build. If you do, you're just losing out on one of the best parts of his kit. And there's gonna be better characters you would use in that situation. So damage on Holden and PvE is useless. It'd be like the whole damage Heinrich and PvE, not great. I'm pulling Holden. I need a stripper in my life. Yeah, strippers are nice. In the video, he said he mained Boring as DPS, but people figured it was out and banned as Borg, so he swapped to Fungus. Yeah, but Fungus, whenever you get into the point where everybody has all the shells and everything, keeping debuffs off whenever the opponent's able to pick cheat, like once people know that's coming, I just don't see it. It's very hard to keep debuffs up, which now we have a lot more strippers though. In the current game, there are what, 3 more strippers than the last beta that I was in a tournament for. So those, or maybe 4 more strippers. There's a lot more characters that strip buffs now. So it could be, the meta could be completely different, and you can potentially over debuff, because I tried to over debuff in some of those tournaments. That was my ultimate goal, because you can cleanse 2. So I was like, okay, what if I just overloaded to where they can't cleanse 2? It didn't work before. There were too many cleanser characters. Can you recommend a shell for Heinrich? Can you recommend a shell do you recommend for Tsukiyomi? Tsukiyomi defense scaler, so Artisan. I'd probably just Artisan. For the current spot you're probably out in the game, I'd say Artisan. And I don't know if there would be one past Artisan either. Any defense scaler going off Artisan feels kind of tough to suggest. Yes, you're going to be able to use all sorts of different. Hold on. Final damage shell increased by HP loss at each turn. I don't want that. Increase the turn meter to the highest turn meter. I want a gold one eventually, but I want consistent ones for now. Like once we get up, if we can even make it to A rank. Artisan with Swift plus Bloodbath or Time Weave. I like Time. If you can get Time Weave on, Swift Time Weave, Tsukiyomi, that sounds amazing. Time Weave is such a crazy set. Who do I start up after Leanne? My only other SSR is Lily. I only have 2 SSR on my account. Or sorry, not SSR, two other 6 stars. Wait, I have 1 other 6 star. No, my only 6 stars are Messiah and Deity. I don't have anything else 6 star. But I think you're saying after Leanne, usually it's your 2, the 6-star order is going to be your 2 main DPS carries, potentially 3 DPS carries. Then it's going to be your healers, whichever you're like. Ling Lao is probably my next 6-star. And then from there, it would be your supports. Say if you're going to be heavy farming Doki first, it's going to be making sure your Doki team is as consistent as possible. Would you saying full investing in Doki to get health 4 teams worth it? Okay, guys, I'll go back to that after this is done. We'll talk about that first, and I'll explain like my mindset with playing this game. And you can definitely, oh, my Freya was for sure not geared. But you can do whichever order of things that you want. I'm not even gonna beat 415. It is what it is. At least I did a little bit. My Freya was definitely not geared. Can I leave? I have to just watch them bop Messiah infinitely backwards. Will this ever end? Oh my god, it's never gonna end. Oh, no, I want to just... Dude. It's literally can't end. Come on, don't push me back, don't push me back. Yes, it'll end. Die, Messiah, you idiot. Finally. Did anyone play new units already? People in Asia server dead. This game mode's so ass. It's hard. You actually have to go build extra characters for it because I'm not able to use half my characters on it. Wait, did it have characters that were buffed over the side? Special permits. Wait, you can use their Freya? I'm confused. What's this? I'm not running it again. There's no shot. Yeah, but it's boring. Yeah, it's very boring. What the hell does a special permit mean? No idea. It just means you can use them. So does this like change each day? You're able to use different ones? Weird. Not. Oh, sick rewards. Hell yeah, brother. I heckin' love farming pets. Isn't this beautiful? That's some penguins if we ever seen them. Hell yeah. I'm so glad I spent 100 stamina on this shit. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh, I'm max refresh. I'll do one and then we're done. We're done farming. That's congrats on the training data. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's too good. Okay, so what we're doing? Okay, so guys, my play order for leveling up an account to level 50 is just the general progression at the beginning. You'll do a little bit of farming. Once you get to Fabian, do whatever basic stuff you can up till there. And then Nico Nani's the next farming stage. But Fabian's the first one. You'll farm it a lot to get your Twilight Knights and just basic stuff. And then once you get Nico Nani, you just slam Nico Nani. Sharoon has a couple good ones. So one that I really like is Halloween on your Kazuya the Reverie, just because she only has one skill to be cooled down. So you can constantly be getting your skill 3. That one's really fun. This one is good for one potential healer, especially for PvE. This one could potentially be used for some kind of one-shot setup because you can land 3-turn defense break. So like this on Dina could be really good. This, I don't know. This one's just weird. Technically, Holden could be okay on it. Right? Holden, potentially. Each 2 times. So this is potentially a Holden one. But I just like... for early game before I try too many crazy things, it's just Artisan. Golden Lion shines with counterattack units. Yeah, so Holden would be sick on it. But this is just so damn good, man. Any support character, 700 defense on a support character, guys. Lily has 1,090 extra, so that's a massive increase on her. So it just increases survivability, plus you get the barrier on top of it. And the barrier is going to have the extra defense. Like, it's hard to break through the barrier. Every defense per point you get makes your barrier stronger. That makes sense. Not by the barrier provided, but by the damage needed to break the barrier. It creates more effective HP. Okay, but from there, though, from level 35 to 50, the problem with making module teams is a lot of the Hell 4 teams don't work for the next one. You'll be able to use 4 of the characters, so it's not a big deal. You can end up using 4 of the characters that you used for Hell 4. But then once you get to Inferno, your teams will change for almost each different one. Because, like, example, Terramaton. Terramaton from Hell 4 doesn't have immunity. But then once you get to Inferno, it has immunity. It starts the fight with 3-turn immunity. See? So you need some kind of stripping character there. And the people that are beating this right now, this is such a god tier strat. Codex on Veronica is so cool. That is beautiful. So if you guys don't know, she can steal a debuff and then put it on your entire team. And then whenever you're on Codex, it doesn't take the skill cooldown. This is such a cool thing. Let's watch it again. What was the fastest one? This was 53 seconds. Let's watch it. It's so clean. So word nerf from Veronica. Oh my gosh, Soul Ward nerf from Veronica, you can't extend it. You can't use Mia to extend it. But it doesn't, the buff isn't, like, it is quote-unquote nerf, but that's something that shouldn't have been in the game to begin with, right? You shouldn't be able to extend, you can't extend certain buffs, because it's just busted in any game. Like, Raid Shadow Legends, you can't extend your unkillable buffs and things like that. You can maybe extend, I don't even think in Raid Shadow Legends you can extend block damage. Or, so like Messiahs, you can extend. But in this, it doesn't matter. Like, there is no change on Veronica right here, is there? Make sure my brain's not braining wrong. You just got Chloris, nice. But, so what happens here is he steals buffs and he puts invincibility on his team, but then Codex goes and you're able to then put the buff up again. One content creator makes a video and everybody just dooms without any thought behind it. See, that's going to be tough for me to deal with. Coming from Epic 7, there was no doomers. And if there were doomers, they got shunned out of the community pretty much instantly. Anyone who like caused any drama or anything with the game, they were pretty much gone unless it was justified drama early on. But what is happening right now? The stuff I'm reading today. And I'm not saying that about you, Black Roar, but it's some of the stuff I read earlier about people complaining. Will get Fabi team done first be better than doing module teams? Yes. Guys, the modules you farm down here aren't very good, and you're going to end up having to build a different team anyway. So for me, my strategy is going through, beating everything up until the hells, beating pets. I did this just for fun on stream one day. But then my Inferno team I knew was going to be different, so I didn't try to invest very much into any of the other ones. So like Aurora, I haven't even tried to do help 2 or 3, I don't think. But I just know my team's going to be different, but the Inferno team will beat all the other ones. So once I build my final Inferno team, I just go back and beat these as well. Is the Mage Girl good? Which Mage Girl? You gotta give me a name, Phoenix. Have I used my stamina stabilizers? Yeah, I've used all but like 13 of them. Hey, Deity, any of those 2 new heroes worth the pool? Ho Yan can be very good in PvP. I don't see her viability in Doki. We can try it. I'll throw a little bit of resource into her just so we can kind of get at least an estimate as to if she would be viable, but she's a single target damage dealer. I don't see it personally. But Holden has both PvE use case. It's a different build from its PvP, so if you're going to use them for both, you have to switch the build all the time. But for the PvE, it's high effect accuracy build, which is infinite bulk, so he survives forever. And then for PvP, you build him on actual damage. So either he looks like he could be good in both. Is Holden PvE good early game? I don't know what value it's providing early game. I think it's most, I mean, characters that have strip buffs are nice, but early game up until Inferno, how important is that? I don't think it's too important. But Crush, what's up? What's a build on my Messiah? Don't ask. Don't ask. My builds are everywhere, boys. This is not what you want on Messiah. The only build that's an actual proper build is maybe Lily right now, and then maybe Dieting. And Dieting, I've been experimenting with attack bonus, crit damage, and overcapping his crit chance. I've just been throwing different ones on just to see the damage difference. But yeah, none of my stuff. You're gonna have to wait until after I'm level 50. After level 50, I'll properly build everything, and I'll have gear because I'll be farming Inferno, and everything will pretty much stay the same besides small upgrades. But my strategy for the game was get to level 35, and I've just been farming. Please don't be all legendary. Hey, much better. Hey, hey, let's go. We finally got decent something. Oh, okay, now about the other guy. Not it. Not it. No, it was so close. I could have used it if it was 3 Kenai. Oh, it wouldn't have been perfect, but it would have been at least usable until I get the proper one. What team are you using? Farm Shadow Ho Yan? Hold on. Man, it was so close. Alright, I guess I'll just run one. Watch, it'll fail it now. We're gonna try to show the team it's gonna fail. How'd you get those modules on Dieting? By the way, they changed these units speed-wise. Ho Yan, the video they posted 113 base speed to 6-star. Today she has 120 speed to 6-star. Also, before her S2 would activate immediately, she has her fatal hit. Now it's connected to a buff that makes her stay at 1 HP, so probably black buff. F-Sir, yes. Black passive and black buff will F her. Also, her S3 of ignored. Yeah, I saw that. Or we heard that one straight closer. Those are three different nerfs into her. This is a team using for Shadow Ho Yan. And my Baonton, by the way, is not speed tuned, is the funniest thing. So my Deity's attacking without attack buff on the first. And I mean, if you want to do PvE properly in this game, you have to completely change all of your builds. So like my Lily, I need to build at like barely any speed. So that's the hardest part, is constantly changing builds every time I want to go play arena. And then whenever I want to go do this, I have to switch it all the time. That's almost banger 2, man. Every single one is just one off. Or just one skill off each time. Tough. Okay, how much of this do I have? 1.4. Oh, Yan or Holden, who's better pool? I think Holden has more usability. But I don't know. The characters aren't out, and Holden's never been out. But Ho Yan was in the beta. And if it's the same Ho Yan as the beta performance-wise, Holden for sure. But other people will be going around. I've seen them going around saying that she was insane. That Ho Yan was insane in the beta. And maybe she was insane in the beta. But on the account I played, I wish I had the matches recorded. So I keep saying this, but I had a dev account. I played in a couple tournaments before the release of the game where they gave me a dev account, and I got to build up all the characters. And I built a crackhead Ho Yan. Like my gear was the best in slot gear I had on her, and it performed like a potato. And then in the tournament, I fought another content creator who picked Ho Yan into me, and their Ho Yan performed like a potato. It couldn't do enough damage. And that was into bulky teams. Bulky teams just ran dominant during that. So I'm curious what they changed on her. And she might work for the first couple, month while people are still getting the gear and stuff up. But if it stays the same, max level, survivability gear in comparison to max level damage gear in that beta, max level survivability gear triumphed. It wasn't even close. And so everyone just used HP scaling damage dealers. HP scaling damage dealers just went nuclear. Best in slot sets for dieting. So it looks like actually dieting's best pet is the Revelation. I didn't read Revelation, so on the newer ones to the game, or at least I never paid attention to it before. How do I replace it? So Revelation would be a sick pet on him, especially for the highest level of content. Before then, it doesn't really matter, but for the highest level of content, it's going to be doing HP scaling percentage of the boss, and the bosses have infinite HP. So with Revelation, you're getting 10% max target. I think once you level this up, it gets more. Damage per hit cannot exceed 150% of own attack. I don't know. Would this be better? This is a test, but this could potentially be better on him. Should I try to change the speed? This is such an int. Man, I got an 18 speed on this. And changing it is so bad, but I need the damage, technically. I don't know what other damage dealer I'd put this on. Because it's a crit one, so I'm not using it on boring. Who am I putting this on? For PvP, at least. I can't change this, but I don't know who I would use it on. Because I don't see my Heinrich being a damage Heinrich, ever. I just don't see it, so I'm not going to get the value of these. And it's an overall just general one. It doesn't have a specific element. Speed cleave later on, that's what I'm hoping, but am I going to try to build some kind of fast follow-up Heinrich and a speed cleave? I don't know what character that I would use that on right now. Leanne, maybe. What's her base speed? It's not great. Yeah, I don't know. That's just one very weird one. And whenever you have speed pop up on a mythical speed, you're kind of stuck with it. I hit level 45 of the shells are farming. Yes, so shells at 45 or some, I think almost all of them are banger. Hold on. See if I can click the right thing ever for one time in my life. But the shells at 45 or 6. So this one is just the better Black Fang. Gives you turn meter boost. I don't like this one. I didn't like Black Fang, but I also always have a speed buff on my team. Speed buff is... I don't ever use a team without speed buff, so... I don't care for it, but maybe this one here... Who would you guys use this on? Could technically use it on Ho Yan, if you wanted to. But what other characters do you see Void State being? So Void is like a stealth. Correct? So afterward enters a 2-turn Void State, and the turn ends, increase attack by 5%. Your DPS in PvP, I guess it could work, on any DPS for PvP. We have 1 hour. It's a little over an hour before we can summon. Yeah, Void reduces AoE damage taken like Steady Stealth. Well, Steady Stealth doesn't reduce. That's a funny thing. Is Spectre Tenebria stealth doesn't reduce her AoE damage, but Landy or any other character in stealth, Guiding Light, yeah, it'd be like a Guiding Light. So, but Stene doesn't reduce that, does she? I don't think she does. Been a long time. I haven't used Stene in PvP in 42 years. It feels like. Would it work on Boring or whatever his name is? Yeah, I mean that'd be fine on him. The problem is it doesn't have speed. That's the only issue I have with this. Is Boring. I'd probably like to have speed because you wanna I mean, at least has Bramble. I don't know. It could work on Boring decently well, but I want speed set on Boring. I don't think I would want to use them without it. The problem is that other shell that I have, it's a crit based one. Boring means one-eyed in French. Does he only have one eye? Oh, I want to check my Zida too. I don't have a dupe of Zida yet. I'll buy one next week because next week should be the water one. I'll buy at least one. That's 12 crit damage. Oh, that's so much. 3 imprints on Zida would be massive. I mean, 5 would be insane. Well, yeah, 5 would be insane. I'm debating on max. Oh, I was wanting to look at Boring. Where is he? He has 2 eyes, unfortunately. But there's a team. This is a team I think I'm going to do for Doki because I could use Zida and I was going to max out my Messiah, but I think maxing out Zida is just way cooler. But check out this team for Inferno. Wait, what am I doing? Recent clear. This is this Zida guy, right? Yeah. So check out this Zida team. I'm very close to already having everything of this done. I just have to boost up Zida. Hey, dude, can you help me decide which account to play? I cannot. Yes, I can. What do you have? Applying for a union is like applying for a job for... Yeah, I know. I've heard some people have to do like interviews and stuff for the unions. But look at the Zida damage. The Zida isn't stealing, or isn't, isn't doing anything. All like, there's no defense breaks. It's just a pure damage Zida. And it's working. I think she gets so many buffs from this team that she's constantly resetting her skill 3 and just skill 3s every turn. So that's beautiful for wave clearing. It sounds really fun. Mini unions are dead also. Nobody speaks. I need my social fix. Should we start a guild dynasty? The problem is, what do we name the guild dynasty? Like, a lot of content creators do like the whole have a bunch of guild thing. And it'd be nice to do that. But I need other people to help me with it. Deity, can you give me some Tizana beat Sharon? I don't really know. I just one-shot it, so I don't even know the mechanics of the fight. Until Inferno. I don't know the mechanics of the fight. It's not one-shot, but I do high single target damage dealer. I can go look at it in a second. Because I do not remember the mechanics on it. Because in the beta, I just used Victor, I think. It's either Victor or Dieting. Either one. Make it, I'll join. Well, the thing is, I can't make it. I can only be in one guild, guys. And our guild's almost level, or it's high level already. So the current guild I'm in, I don't think you could change the name of it. And I don't want to start a new guild. All right, but here, I just don't see how he's staying alive. That's the thing that's blowing my mind. He doesn't take hardly any damage when the enemies attack him. And I need to go look at all of his stuff. Because I feel like if I got attacked by any of these, I'm getting absolutely ass blasted. Like, he has decreased attack on everybody from Kazuya, but I have that anyway whenever I do my, like, test with her. Holden is literally doo-doo for everyone that is not a whale. Alright, there you go. Level 13 music. Any of you guys are curious on Holden, there's your answer. That's all you need to know. See, even defense broken here. He is close to dying. Is he just that fast taking turns? I gotta go look at all the stats for each other. Should I pull a Freya as a free to play? Freya's pretty solid. You can use her in a lot of content. Kazuyo Chiaki is good for this, it seems. Yeah, Kazuyo's sick. Chiaki's just good too because she's gonna be constantly cleansing. This person had their theirs is maxed. I have 7 per Latis. Is Heinrich a good choice? Don't Latis early, guys. Just hold them until you know exactly what you're using for. The only 2 I used is Messiah. I wanted a skill 3 because a lot of people are going to pick Ho Yan. This is a option into Ho Yan. All right, right once I saw Ho Yan was first banner, I was getting this because this ignores passive, so I can just one-shot Ho Yan. Okay, and then next up, Lily's skill 1 is the best investment in the game. And then I boosted up Shadow Sonya because we were doing just a Terramaton team thingy. Sorry for asking it. Oh, you're good. If I ever miss you guys' questions, just comment it again, but try to give it a little bit before you do it. We were talking about new shells, what to farm. Okay, I'll go back in there. But yes, all of them are good there. I'll go back in a second. And I max this out because this makes her passive infinitely stronger. Duration of Dasa 2 turns literally doubles the damage that she outputs. So this is so good. Shadow Sonya, Nico Nani clear. I don't regret it. Her skill 1. Yeah, this is one, even late game, I think it's going to be super valuable. But that's all I've spent. I've held off on spending any other ones because I'm not spending until I have an exact... I need to know that exactly what I'm going to do is going to work because you can't reset anymore. So you want to make sure if you spend these, you are 1 billion% confident on why you're spending them. You just hold them until then. Can you do live reviews of accounts and give tips? Yeah. Okay, so one thing, guys... I can't talk about it right now, actually, because this is a sponsored stream. I forgot to bring that up. This is Etheria sponsored stream. I have to do 4 of them this month that are just specifically Etheria sponsor. I am going to do... I can't log into you guys' accounts. That's something that they seem to be pretty adamant about. Maybe I'll talk to them and see about if they really don't want us to, or if it's just don't log in and actually... Like, if I log into someone's account and re-geared for them, I'm curious what their opinion is, or like summon for them. Well, I'll have to ask them, but other than that, I have a system I'm going to do. So I did account work on Epic 7. People would pay me to go on their account, craft gear, and re-gear their entire account. There's a program called Fribbles. I would Fribbles their account for them, and then go put gear on everybody. But with that, I have a system to where instead of paying me, I have a thing you can do that if you do it, I'll sit down with you for an hour in Discord. You can screen share your account and I will give you all the tips. If it takes longer than an hour, it is what it is. But just wait for that. If you're interested in that, I'll make an announcement in my Discord soon. So there's a Discord. Whenever you join, you need to read the rules and click the thingy. But I'll have an announcement on that. I just can't talk about it today because it's a sponsor for another thing. But I was talking about shells. Let me go back into that real quick. So, dating service. Yeah, you get to date me for an hour in a Discord call. Can you get banned for giving someone an account on Etheria? Technically, probably, yes. They want no piloting whatsoever, which no piloting means I can't touch anything in your account, is how I see it. But now with the shell farm. For Shadow Flame, all of them seem good. This is for your damage to 3p. Like we're just saying, this one seems like for the highest content in the game, it's like a Daydream Joker. It does 10% of target's max HP. The problem is damage per hit cannot exceed 150% of own attack. That kind of scares me. I'm curious, like for dieting, if dieting hits twice, right? So I'm curious if that would do more damage or not. And if it's 10% of target's max HP, can you get your crit damage multiplier on that? So if you had 300 crit damage, there's no way, right? So it's not like Daydream Joker, but kind of like it. Well, I don't know, because your pet does get multiplied. Your other pets get multiplied based off your crit damage. I don't know. That one I'm very curious on, because this could be insane. Does true damage crit in this? I don't know, because some of them do, like Tiamat. Couldn't Veronica crit with the 12% of her max HP? That's a set value number, and can't that crit, Veronica? I don't know. It's a testing thing. There's a lot of stuff that I still have to go in and try. But this one, have you read this one, Air? This one is juice, and I actually got a pretty good one too. I got one that was 3-set Bramble, 3-set Speed. Should I put this on Rahu? Oh, wait a second. Do we do it? Do we do it early? I think we do it. This game pay to win. The beginning will feel very pay to win. But as the game progresses, it's going to be one of the most free-to-play friendly gacha games. So as long as you make an account or playing right now. But, okay, so this... Wait, sorry, not this. Wait, did I get the right one? I think I did. Yeah. Should I do it? This looks funny. So the only thing is I can do 12-8-6. So once I find the higher one of this, I can go like Claw Guard or something. Potentially. But this looks funny. Are you going to stream till daily reset? Yes, because that's when banners open up. I will be streaming till daily reset. So we have, well, I'm going to stream a little bit past that too. What the hell? I'm from Global and started co-op. My teammate was Holden. Has Holden? Wait a second. You're in Phantom Theater? So is Phantom Theater not server locked? Wait, if Phantom Theater is not server locked, it's amazing. What do you think about the new units from free-to-play perspective? I think they're both good. If you don't have enough to summon on both of them, I think Holden has more viability right now, but just wait. One big thing, guys, with gacha games, it is cross-server. That's awesome. He literally has Holden. It's cross-server. That's a cross-server game mode. Yes, there's no 2x. Hi, I'm currently level 44. I've just been farming shells up until now. I can only clear up until Hell 2 for modules. Any advice on what to do, or should I focus on farming modules instead? Just keep farming pets. Like, hopefully you have some modules, but the 2-star modules will... That's a little bit scary, actually. Oh, for the progression of getting into... So what I'm doing is just farming shells. And I'm farming shells up until level 50. And once I hit level 50, then I will be going in and making my module teams. Because I'm going to try to go straight to Inferno. The problem with going straight to Inferno, if you go in to look at the recent clears, no one has beat this because this is level 55. I'm an idiot. Back it up. Go to Doki Doki and go to Inferno and to check the clears. You can look at the gear on them. They have a lot of 3-piece sets. So you do get some 3-piece sets for beating the first things. A lot of people have like this gear. Wait, is it this gear? Wait, this person didn't buy the pack. But there's some packs you can buy that do give gear. That's kind of the pay to win portion of the early game. But would you be able to beat this without 3? I'm sure you could, especially if it Romocha. That's a banger Romocha. Every one of them is getting into the 3s. Everyone's experience is going to be different. It's so scary for me to make any kind of comment on that. I mean, going in and trying to do some module farming might not be bad if you do not have some of the 3 sets that you could finish up, because this is one of the few games where sets are infinitely... Oh, people started beating Inferno? Yeah. Doing Inferno clears 7 minutes with Tiamat. Okay, the Tiamat stage is... Tiamat clears and almost anything are going to be the slowest things in the universe. Tiamat's not a high damage dealer. She's just a safe survivability damage dealer. So you're not going to clear anything fast. At what level do you get 3-piece? That's going to be Hell 3. Hell 3 can start dropping it, but you really want to get to Hell 4. Trying to farm 3 drops from Hell 3 is hell. The drop rate increases pretty... Wait, I need to beat 2. Oh, I don't want to go move gear, boys. I don't want to move gear yet. I want to move it all at one time. I don't want to move gear back on my Terramaton team to beat this 2 times. I don't want to move gear, dude. I think I'm just going to do Hell 1. I don't care. I need to clear it for the thingy. Alright, this is inefficiency at its max. It'll be okay. Who do I want to put on my team? Does it matter for Hell 1? I have defense break, attack buff. I can put an ungeared Valerian, but she's not going to get a turn. Messiah damage is going to be potato, booty cheeks. My Freya doesn't have gear on. Just throw a Sanya on there. Sanya doesn't have gear on. Oh my god, no one has gear on. Surely if we just throw Messiah on, we're fine. Right? Surely it beats it. Do I have presets? No, all my presets are a disaster right now too. I'd never land defense break with Colossus, dude. Oh, it's brutal. Like, how much effect actually do I need to build on her? Is it worth to spend my crystal getting max refresh every day? Early, it depends on if you're free to play or not. If you're free to play, it's gonna kind of hurt to do it, but okay, it's fine. I just need to beat this 2 times, so I don't care about doing it a lower thing. Ooh, banger. I just want to make sure I'm getting the max. Wait, but can't you max out the event? I'm pretty sure you can get to the last level of it, and then you're just screwed anyway. So do I need to waste energy here? I'm already... How many days is this? 5... Well, 5 more days. Pretty sure once you get to the end, all your extra things are useless. I don't know. 28 plus 30, 58. 58 divided by... I don't want to refresh another stamina right now. Alright, Phantom Theater clears. Let's just go in there. Any of you guys that want Phantom Theater Triple S, I haven't got it yet today. Just hop in. I'm going to make rooms first. First come, first serve. If you've already got Triple S, please don't jump in. That's the whole idea. We're not trying to get a crazy high score. We're just trying to get 1,000. Just so people get their max rewards. In case somebody didn't get it. How much crit do I have in my dieting? Only like 70 right now. I keep switching the main stat or the my extra piece that I have. I've been trying like attack, crit damage, and crit chance. I had him overcapped on crit chance for a while, and I think that it's obviously going to be the more consistent one. But I switched the other ones just to try to test damage, trying to get a big damage number. Which shell should I farm now? They have 2 white fangs, 1 artisan, and 1 gigabyte. CLS Stoff. CLS, there's no way you haven't triple S this today. Alright, you get a Baonton. That's about all I have geared. I can put Messiah so he can steal the buff. If you have Heinrich, it's fine though. I'm trying to wait to re-gear. Oh, you put your own Messiah? I legit have nothing else geared. Deity, people are blowing the Zida nerf out of the water. It's pissing me off. I mean, it's fine. Guys, people are gonna go crazy about this game and have someone. Okay, with gacha games, we're as content creators especially, and that's where most of the drama starts from. Is content creators, and then you have Reddit and a couple of places with communities. But with the gacha games like this, there's only so much happening in the game, and then once you run out of stamina, there's nothing to do, and people are wanting to like live and breathe this game right now. I legit have 0 gear on anything, so I can't really put anything else on. I need to go gear after this. Do you have any random? Well, guys, we're gonna one-shot anything here. I'll go put more gear on a couple characters before we do more. I'll at least go build Sonya. When did Zai get nerfed? They just made a minor change to her that doesn't really affect anything. Farming Codex and Magic now. Codex and Magic would be for supports. For damage dealers, you want to try to make sure your damage dealers are doing as much in a single hit because you want to get that kill. I'm so poor, I only have 5k coins, that's how it goes. Do we build Holden rate damage, defense, perk? Wait, rate damage, crit damage, defense, perception? Yes. Wait, perception, are you Rage Out Legends gamer? The only thing I can see perk from is Rage Out Legends perception set accuracy. Trying to decide if it's worth to invest Letissa's and Shadow Sonya. Do you know Shadow Sonya can clear Inferno Terramaton? I have to do it on manual. And clearing Inferno is going to take some crackhead gear in order to do so. I'm sure we'll be able to build a team for it eventually, but I don't think I could do it. I would need to 6-star every character on my team with insane pets and insane everything before I had enough survivability for that. New people. Oh, okay. What I was saying though, with the people blowing nerfs and buffs and everything that they're doing out of the water and making a huge deal out of every minor change, like there's only so much to do in gacha games, and people want to talk about the games, so. That's just, especially content creators, when there's not a lot to make content on, they're going to make content stirring the pot, and that's just going to cause everyone to go crazy. I'm going to ignore most of it to the best of my ability, unless they nerf. I mean, if they nerf dieting, I'm okay with it. I'm going to be the one that I'm going to say I'm okay with it, and people are going to be like, it's so bad, and then a bunch of people are going to end up quitting the game, so I'm really hoping they're very careful going forward about who they nerf and how they do it. But I'm not that worried about all the individual stuff. The problem is there's 0 communication. Yeah, but everyone stressed that concern. So going forward, hopefully. Of course, you're okay. You get paid to play this. I get paid to play any video game I play. I've spent a lot of what I've got paid to play this game and put it back into the game. But I get paid to play any video game. If I go turn on anything on my stream, I'm getting paid technically to do it from just ad revenue. I can choose to play anything I want. And look at my spending on this game. I promise I paid. I've given them a lot of the money they gave me back because I love this game so far. Is there a new banner yet? No, new banner will be in less than an hour. The train is super hard. But yes, going forward, hopefully they are more. I definitely will agree with you guys. They should have been more communicative. What's the word? Better communication from them about the nerfs. But are the nerfs that big of a deal? No. What's so bad about a good SR in Summer's War, for example? Pretty much all PV is better with 4 stars instead of 5 stars, SR and SSR. I mean, there's nothing. I only got to 15 out of 24 on the channel. I think I only got to 14 when I just ran it a second ago. It was better, but I also brought in an ungeared Freya, which didn't help. Putting out element restricted event 1 week in the game, yeah, I know that was a terrible decision, but it is what it is. Not the brightest. So the thing with events, the way I look at them is always, am I losing out on more than other players? But most players are struggling with the event. So that means no one's really getting more rewards out of it. There's the people that are actually building teams specifically for the event, but the idea of going and building teams to earn an extra 100k silver a day, like putting extra resources and things I wouldn't right now, I'm good. Ethernet Raleigh is more annoying to utilize than the train. The Ethernet Raleigh, that's the level 40 content, right? That one, the grass boss is annoying. Annoyingly hard. Do the guilds need, I have to go build an extra character for it. Do guilds need to register for the United Front, or does it auto register when it unlocks? I'm not sure. What's that, 2 days from now? 2 resets from now? Okay, there's one. Let me go throw gear on some other character real quick, and we'll do some more. I took all the gear off basically everybody, waiting for Holden and Ho Yan. I'll just throw some random crap on him. Man, but his stuff's so low level, I don't think I even want to use him in there. Wait, my Freya's on gear and I'm using her. That's not good. Oh, I have oh my gosh, I have these characters on my defense team in Arena. I have Obo on my defense right now in Arena. I forgot, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, that's fine. And who else should I build? Amiya would go kind of hard. Wait. I'm not using Fungus right now. Hello? I just need HP percent stuff. Effect accuracy. Uh-oh, is everything gonna be effect accuracy? I think it is. Wait. Oh, wait, that's HP. We can use that. That's crit rate. That's defense bonus. That's fine. Do I put an effect hack on her? I might have to. We'll use this. Wait, oops. Now where's the other piece? There it is. No, that's effect hack. It's crit rate. Where'd the other piece go? Defense. There we go. Okay, I have a Mia built for it. And I've built my own Freya, so I'll score higher. And as long as I have 2 characters, is that enough? Can you guys bring 3? I mean, we're going to triple S. My main team, if you give me fire, I'll score 1,000,000. Or not 1,000,000, 1,000, whatever, which is all you need for triple S. But okay, going back in. Any of you guys that still need the runs? First to join up. Nightmare is so hard. Yeah, I'll be there, I think, tomorrow. She doesn't have a shell. Oh crap, Mia didn't have a shell. We'll be fine. We'll beat it with them, and then I'll go put a shell in. Opponent is ready. Can you put one more character on? Or else, I mean, I could just put a Messiah. Wait, where's my Mia? There she is. Yeah, Mia does have a shell. Whoops. And I'll just throw Messiah on. It's not good for this because he steals buff, but it doesn't matter. That'll work. This team will work. We'll be fine. You have Heinrich. It'll strip some of the buffs. Oh, is the music done? Music's done. Okay. I want to build more characters, but I have no EXP bucks, so we're to farm some investigations. You're going to have to farm investigation at some point. Ideally, most of your prowess farming and investigation farming should be during 2x events. Okay, if you do full refreshes on those days and spend your currency on them, if you can avoid farming those to the best of your ability until we have a 2x. That's the ideal thing to do, but you might have to farm it a little. I mean, you're going to have to do some runs for challenges, like you have to beat 20 for your union mission, so you want to knock that out, but, and then there's some other ones. When is that event? We don't know. The 2x event, I would assume, would be out. If I were a game developer, I wouldn't give it to players until the end of the first month. It would be the end of June would be the... Like, why are people wanting the first 2x event in the first week of the game? Well, technically it's second week, I guess, but... Prude, give it to them. I don't think we need it. A 2x event this early? They gave us a list of events for the month, did they? Is the 2x in there? What time do the twins drop? In 45 minutes. Wait, you got Ho Yan from Perma banner? What server are you on? No 2x till June? Yeah, see, June 26th at least. See? I would assume... What day is June 26th? If I was a game developer, yeah, that's when it would be. It's going to be 20, 27, 20th, and 29th. That's what I would do. As a game developer, I would give the 2x event at the end of the first month and then at the end of every month past that. Most players don't even clear Inferno, so exactly. It's not worth to have a 2x event this early. And I've seen like 9 videos pop on my recommended. I haven't clicked a single one, but no 2x event? We're not having it. Dude, it's... Look at it from a game developer's perspective. They don't want you beating everything right. Oh god, I got super debuffed. I'm cooked, aren't I? They don't want you beating everything in 2 seconds. Linglaw's never getting a turn. Oh no. Are you still enjoying the game? Yeah. And I'm going to start PvP. It looks like this... What does it say? Wait, did it say Saturday now? Oh shit, it's Saturday. Wait, we're going to be getting new banners on Saturdays? That's wild for a gacha game, actually. Alright, well, I'm never going to get to move. I hate water. Water on this boss is so annoying. I can't imagine how annoying Nightmare is going to be. If you put me on fire, I'm scoring. I'm scoring 100 or 1,000. But water is so damn hard. It's because they think what happened in beta test server would happen live for whatever reason. What, about Saturdays as sure as the paychecks have cleared? Some people get paid on Wednesdays. I used to get paid Wednesday nights. The 2x event? I don't even know what happened with that. But yeah, I'm still enjoying the game. I have a ton. The thing with games is as long as I have something I'm working toward, I'm still having fun. And that's the only thing that scares me. Is like, I dropped all MiHoYo games and I dropped Wuthering Waves because they just took too long for me to have something else to work on. The nice thing with this game is there's PvP to keep me entertained in between. So I'm working on stuff for both PvP and PvE. That part's awesome. But I am definitely worried about them having enough... Yeah, I get paid Wednesday night, yeah. In the United States, Thursday is the most common payday, which means a lot of paychecks come in Wednesday nights. There was a 2x event on last 2 days of final beta. Yeah, I know there were. Still don't know why people thought that would automatically happen on launch. Yeah, same. Like, why? Why would we have a 2x event? Why would a game that just came out give you double rewards in the first week of farming something? Also, the room's open first come. If you guys still need Triple S, just watch for it. We're just going to run as many as we can. They also have a lot of unit you can play around with for fun, yeah. But, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm, again, trying to take... I am kind of taking hard stances, but... I'm trying to take like a laid back, just let the game developers do what they think is best for the game. And then we'll give our input, but we got to remember this is not our game. We're not in charge of it. We're not making decisions. We are the reasons the game exists. So we can give our feedback, but we shouldn't think that everything that we think should happen is what's going to happen. They have a design direction for the game. Oh, you gave me fire? Banger. They have a design direction for the game. I'm going to trust them in that. If it goes badly, I'm going to raise my concern. If it continues going badly and the game becomes unfun and we can't take it anymore, then we quit. But otherwise, they're making decisions that are based to be best for their game. Do you want me to put in a character? We got triple S, so if you're ready, as long as you have a team. Okay. Really like a healthy mindset. I've watched Epic 7 for so long, and normally everything they do in retrospect was actually relatively smart. The only thing I think is dumb for them is releasing things too spread apart. That's where I think they go wrong every time. If they just made more consistent content, their game would be a banger, and if they advertise correctly. But they don't do either. But most of the time, almost everything they've done with their game has been good, and up until Harsetti. I'd say Harsetti was the turning point for Epic 7 for me. That's when it's like, that's a disaster. I don't know. Releasing Harsetti, ML Luna, Bronca, and Renak were dog. Bronca and Renak was another mistake. But Harsetti was the start of like the downfall of where the game was heading. And we've raised our concerns. And hopefully, come anniversary, they bring it all back around. I still hate E7 Mythic banner, the Mystic banner, yeah. Harsetti, huge L, shit meta. It's been a shit meta for, what, 6 months? I mean, Afternoon Soak Flan was the other disaster. So, with them releasing Harsetti, you have to ban Harsetti if you want to actually enjoy the game. Maybe not so much now. You can, I mean, still kind of need to enjoy it, but in terms of, like, win rate, you can kind of get away with dealing with Harsetti, whereas before you couldn't. But having Afternoon Soak Flame come out too, which is another like must ban, gonna be picked 100% of games. Some of the characters releasing are just too strong. So, and we've raised our concerns with them. Now it's just seeing if they can, because you can't fix a game in a day. Like, no matter what you do from that position, going in and nerfing Harsetti, you make a million people mad. Not doing anything, people stop playing your game. But if you do something smart over time and like get those characters out of meta, the game becomes fun again, players return that did quit or stop playing. Why is Etheria restart on Steam but not release? It'll be there. Steam takes a while for games to come to. Almost every game I've ever seen come out on any other platform. Only AAA games make it to Steam right away. You got Holden on the first draw, congrats. People seem to think you should be able to blow through the game in a week. Yeah, and guys, these games are supposed to be slow. Okay, you're supposed to, it's a daily login game. It's supposed to become part of your routine. You should wake up every day excited that you're making some kind of progress in the game. These games are long-term games. It's not a story game. It's not a AAA Demon Souls game that you're going through and trying to beat it, and once you're done, unless you want to do a new game plus. This is supposed to become a positive part of your routine to enhance your life. That's what gacha games are. That's whole system. And if you treat it any other way, then gacha games probably aren't for you. If you think you should be beating the highest level of content or farming infinite extra resources in the first week of the game, you have a misconception of what you're trying to play. When are you summoning? 45 minutes. The banner's not out yet for us. No, I want to burn out a week and drop it. Thanks for your concern. The progress is addicting. That's part of, guys, I talk about raid all the time. That's part of why I grind raid. Raid, the only way to super speed through raid is spending tens of thousands of dollars. I don't have tens of thousands of dollars to spend, meaning I'm going to progress through the game slowly. And I really enjoy it. As much as everybody in the world hates on it, I think it's a great gacha game. First game I turn on when I wake up. Well, now it's been Etheria. I turn Etheria on first, but that's how Epic 7 was for a very long time too, though. Every day farming wyverns, seeing if I got anything good, checking speed, hitting 300 speed on a character, then hitting 300 speed on 2 characters. It was such a fun progression. And that was years of my life. Like, I had 5 years of my life to Epic 7 every time I woke up, logged into the game. It was so great. Play Raid if the art style wasn't so ass, that's fair. Dude, the mythical characters of Raid are sick, but they have some of the most dog shit regular characters, so I feel that. But when you get to the mythical characters, those some of them are so badass. Man, I used 51 buck for SSR ticket, aim for a new RGB unit, but I got Dupla instead. I got the who did I get from my pack that we bought yesterday? I got a Dupe Colossus. Epic 8 waiting room. We have a bunch of games coming out this year, guys. We have the Chaos Zero Nightmare game. We have like a billion Genshin clones that I've seen. I think a lot of them are coming this year. We have Arknight's Infield coming later in the year. I don't know how that was. I never got into a beta. Somehow I can't get into a beta to save my life. Why is it so hard for me to get into a beta for games? I never get invited. Like, I don't have bad numbers. I have a decent sub count on YouTube. I average pretty decent views on everything. Why do I not get invited to stuff? I see people that, like, average... I don't get it. I'm just hated by game developers, I guess. Alright, who's next? Chaos Zero Nightmare surprisingly looks decent. I'm just scared it's a Smilegate game. I'm hoping Smilegate learned quite a bit over the years, and this game will do properly from the start. But it looks surprisingly good from the last trailer. I was impressed. Thank you for the triple S, no problem. Sorry I'm late today. Can I join Phantom Theater? Yeah, it's just first come, first serve. If you give me fire, it's a guaranteed triple S. I can score 1,000 as long as our team stay alive. So if we just brought 5 healers here, we would probably be fine as long as your team stays alive too. I've just been bringing the Mia has gear on, but she doesn't have a pet, so maybe I keep forgetting to go put a pet on. I can throw a Messiah in here. Do you have a hardcore crazy damage dealer? Okay, Messiah it is. But yeah, so I don't know if you guys have checked that out, but the Chaos Zero Nightmare game, I thought it looked absolute ass. I thought it was the worst looking game. I talked so much shit on it from the original trailers, and I'm in their content creator program. Or they've been sending me emails because they're going to be doing a content creator program since I'm in the Epic 7 content creator thing. So like I'm potentially sponsored to play it. I was still shit talking it. I didn't care. I thought the game looked booty. But the newest one looked pretty good. The newest trailer was like, wait, the skill 3 animations? Like Epic 7 skill 3 animations. But then you got like the 8-bit style graphics. It's not 8-bit, but what is that graphic style called? I don't know. I'm looking at the gameplay. Nah, it's still booty. The gameplay looked kind of fun. They have like dice rolling, dude. Did you not see the dice roll? Dice roll in a mobile gacha game? Like I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons in my basement again. Chibi style, there we go. Yeah, it's chibi, but the actual skills, when they use the skills, it becomes not chibi, and some of the characters look kind of sick. It has potential to be fun. I'm gonna just hope it's fun, but it doesn't look like a game I'll play more than 2 weeks. I don't see where the value is past 2 weeks. I'll play through the original story and have some fun with it, and then drop it once I get bored. Bro, just watch a series. Do you recommend this game? I think this game is super fun, Jason. I really like this game. But the game's still early on, so check back. You can either start playing it now. I have the download link. The stream is sponsored for the game. But I'll give my honest opinion the whole time. If there's a portion of the game that starts feeling like, man, they need to do something, I'm going to be very vocal about it because I want this game to succeed. I like the balancing of PvP. I like the PvE. PvE is challenging. Have to reroll? You don't have to reroll. If you do, there are a couple characters that are really good. What server am I? I'm global. But Phantom Theater is, I guess, server-wide. So you can join no matter what server you're on for Phantom Theater. Arknight Infill beta prioritize OG Arknights player and streamers, even if they're very small, and the survey contains questions that only an Arknights player would know the answers, so they can prioritize the Arknights players. But I did play Arknights. Hey, Trigger, thank you for using your Twitch Prime. I did play Arknights. I'm not a huge chibi art style fan, except for Apocalypse. Apocalypse, that's okay. Because Mori in Apocalypse is the best designed anime gacha booby girl character of all time. Mori is the reason I play that game. Holden and Ho Yan are in archive now, are they? We can go look at them. Why is fire so much easier than water? I don't get it. Fire is legitimately infinitely easier. Like when I do water, I cap out at 700k. That's the most I'm ever getting on water for sure. Is dieting a must build? He's just a convenience character. Makes it to where you have to build less DPS. So my entire goal with my account was to build as few characters as possible. Or invest in as few characters as possible so I can save everything else for making a PvP roster. So I'm trying to be all PvE with the fewest amount of characters that I possibly can. And then everything else goes into making a crazy PvP roster, and I'm going to try to compete in tournaments. So that's why I built dieting. Dieting element neutral so I can save everything else. He's not a must build. You can do game content without him. You can do everything without him, but he just makes stuff faster and he's usable in more slots than most other characters. Element neutral. Element neutrality is amazing. So if they're light or dark, you can use them in any element style stage. I guess he's named Holden because he has two hands holding his head. Alright, I'm gonna go look at him. I don't know what you're talking about. Is Union cross server? No, Union won't be cross server, but the other game modes, RTA and this game mode, Phantom Theater, is cross server. Alright, there you go. There is your triple S. I almost scored 1,000. Hey Rendile, how's the day going? Pretty good. We're doing a really late stream because we're gonna be summoned on the banner and what? We have 30 minutes still? My goodness. You said they're in the archive right now? Oh, they are, because my thingy went down. So Ho Yan, what did they change? This is an order not to whatever. Consume 50% of current HP to deal 450 damage to a single enemy for every 10% max HP loss. Attack damage increases by 10%. So she gets 50% damage guaranteed the first time you use it. And then when her passive procs, you are going to be getting 90% damage. I mean, it's damage attacks. It's a percentage increase. Is that going to be more? That's not more than a defense break though, is it? It's very, very comparable. So it must have been some kind of balancing thing that they wanted to do that for, and I understand, I guess. Because the damage can't be that much different. Ignoring defense, 6.5% of defense up to times 5, that's 35. And then, or 32 and a half, whatever. I don't know if that math's right, but we'll pretend it is. And then for her max one, it was going to be 50. She'd be ignoring 50% defense. So the damage is basically going to be the exact same, right? Like, this is slightly worse. Very slightly. Apparently a change was Soul Word wasn't a buff before or something. It was a extendable buff was the problem. And they changed it. 145, someone saved. I have 122, but I'm probably going to buy another $100 pack. After Soul Word is triggered, its cooldown is reduced by 1, but it's triggered Soul. Okay. So you're on a 3-turn cooldown. Okay, hold up. Let's read. What did they change to this? She applies Soul Word to herself for 1 turn, and because Soul Word can be applied from the other character, but this can't be extended. That's the whole idea of Soul Word, is it's an unextendable buff. They're saying it was a Veronica nerf, but this was something that was never supposed to be extended to begin with, so they changed it now that they realized it was going to affect her and Veronica. When Hoyan defeats a target, she'll revive Fallen. Effect has a 4-turn cooldown. I don't know why it has to say it has a 4-turn cooldown when the cooldown's at the top, but okay. Based on HP reduced and defeated target, applies a revive ban to the defeated enemy, so that's extinction. After each completed trigger of this passive effect, or reviving allies, applies 1 stack of fleeting glance to herself, stacking up to 3 times, which is an insane attack buff. It's going to be very hard to keep her alive past turn 1. Does she work as DPS in Doki Doki? The problem is she's a single target damage dealer. Single target damage dealer in Doki Doki. We're going to try it. I'll give it a go. I'm going to just use her in the same team I'm going to use my Zida in. Okay? So I think I'm going to do the Zida team that this guy's doing because it looks cool. So we can go watch it again real quick. But this is probably what I'm going to build today for Inferno. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, wait, it's not on here. Wait, Zida man, come back. Where are you? Wait, Zida man's gone. No, we can't watch it. Oh wait, this is one. I mean, this is an example of it. This isn't the same team though, because the other guy didn't use Freya. How's Holden doing? I'm not sure. I haven't pulled him yet. He's not out yet for global. I have the stats if you want them. I just wanted to watch it. I guess we'll watch the other one. But see, that's two different Zida teams we've seen though. Other people use a Messiah, but look at these Messiahs. Oh wait, this one's only 0 to. Wait a second, I can build this. I could easily build whatever in the world I'm looking at right here. Wait, it doesn't even have good passives. Oh, that's terrible passives. How is his doing enough? When I use my Messiah in there, it does potato damage. He increased that to level 5. That's level 3. Oh, he's maxed. He's almost maxed. So he maxed out his damage. So that's going to help a lot. But my Messiah literally tickles. Watch it. I'm curious. Let's see his Messiah damage. I'm curious too. How much time for the banner? 25 minutes. 25 minutes for global server. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys, tonight. Sorry I'm late. I'm not really late. I'm just later stream today because of the banners. Because I don't want to start stream at 9 p.m. and stream until 9 a.m. I would like to pull the characters, goof around for a minute, check them out. Maybe, as long as I can build them up. And then I am going to pass out. Oh, your ball's holding up? It went away. You shouldn't have brought it up because I was out of my mind. But I had to go to the bathroom. I felt like I had to go to the bathroom so bad, and now I don't. So that means when I wake up, I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night, or middle of the morning, I guess, 'cause I'm going to bed at 6 a.m. and probably have to run to the bathroom. The problem was my dinner was half of a spicy chicken sandwich, and then I cooked popcorn. So I had popcorn plus spicy chicken sandwich. Was the Messiah much faster than Kazu? No, the Messiah run is definitely slower. The Zida was beaten in like 3 minutes, I think, less than 3 minutes. See, this is what sketches me out with this fight. I do build Hoyan. We're gonna try it soon on Doki. You guys are probably gonna have to give me until like midday tomorrow. Oh, now that you brought it up, dude, now my stomach's hurting. Oh no, why did you say it? I wasn't thinking about it. Now that I did, my body's like, wait a minute, that's right. Something wasn't right with this down there. I might run to the bathroom now after this and pray that. Because I want to be able to summon and everything without. My bad, brother. You're good. You're good. It was just funny. I knew after you brought it up, I would. It is psychological. Most problems with your body are this. Look how slow this is. It's still wave 1. This is the problem with Messiah. All right, I'm gonna let this run continue going, and I'll be back. Holy White Fang Lily, literal genius. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Hey, D, long time. What's up, Dio? I came over from E7 to this game. A lot of people did. Oh, it's not good, guys. It's probably going to be I summon the characters. I'm going to hold out, summon the characters, and then I'm going to just have to go back live later. Is it possible to close the game with background battling? Will it keep going? Yep, and it'll give you a notification when your background battle is done. Bro uses 20 minutes for one module. Yeah. The Messiah team, very, I mean, it's 4 minutes. But I wanted to see, hopefully the Zida team's still here. There it is. Oh, like the Zida team one. What skills should I prio on Holden? I'm not sure if we'll skill up anything really at first. Down the road, I'm sure we'll come with the order for it, but early on, I don't think the order is going to matter too much. I know Ho Yan, I go crying. I mean, she's here for a week. You'll have time. You'll get her. Oh, but yeah, boys, this is for sure gonna be a pull the characters and then probably dip. And Asia banner's actually up for 12 days. Is it 2 weeks? Oh my gosh, so it's a 2-week banner? What's a good alternative to Lily? Lily's the only guaranteed dual attacker. Oh, dang, we got 2 weeks for... I mean, that's kind of nice. They gave us 2 characters, so having 2 weeks for 2 characters is great. Oh, one of the sad things today is I had... You guys know how I have the things where we can watch like a 5-minute movie trailer or like a 3-minute movie trailer, and I can get paid for it? I had one of those today, and it was for a ton because our viewership's been so high for this game. And it would have paid for like 2 packs. I could have pitied both the characters from just watching a 5-minute movie trailer, but it went away. I think I was on like a short amount of time I could do it. I think it had to be done like this morning or something. But yeah, I was so excited. I was like, no way. We can watch a movie trailer and I can pull the characters for free. But didn't get it. I'm unlucky. But thanks for a follow, 2C2. I'm not sure what your name is, if it's supposed to be actually something. Those freebies are easy grabs, I know, and I missed it. It was 100, I'm just telling you the amount, it was 150 bucks for 5 minutes. I got paid $150 for watching a 5-minute movie trailer. And I missed it. How many hours? It's 15 minutes. 15 minutes it comes out. I mean, that team, that's what I'm building, right? That's pretty nice. Zida's damage is fantastic. Like, looking at her, this person has no imprints either. I can build this. Honestly, I think my build's better. It's just you have to use this. And so we now know that a max version of Revelation is 12%. I probably could have looked at that earlier, but 12% on max. This is a pretty good pet, though. So, 24, and that is odd damage, but that's the minimum odd damage. Well, no, that's the minimum odd damage of a... Doesn't it go up to 12? I don't remember. I think it's 8 to 12. This is wild. I can't log into my main account. Send code is acting down, but I only have accounts. Which one is global and one is Asia? Build Zida, use Revelation. I mean, you can use Revelation on multiple characters. It's just Zida goes back to her skill 3 so fast. So I think our 8, we currently have 8 Perfect Letitias. They are going into Zida. I think every single one of them. Because it was going to be Messiah. I was going to just all in Messiah here. Well, I was going to all in this plus this, and then this was last priority. But I was going to do these 2. Well, no, I was going to do this one. No, I was going to do this one, max out this, and then... I don't think I was going to put it in skill 1, but I think it's Zida. Because the cool part with Zida is her skill 3. I just don't have a dupe. I don't have a dupe until next week. You say Zida over... No, Romocha for sure. No, if you have Romocha, use Romocha. 1000%. Oh, I've got to farm blue as well. Oh, I have a lot to farm tomorrow. We have, what, 13 refreshes? And tomorrow we'll have 16 or 17. If they make that buff unstealable, Zida is cooked. You don't need to steal the buff, Patuki. You don't need to steal the buff, do you? I don't think it matters if you steal the buff. Because no one, these people that are using her, they're not building effect accuracy on her anyway, so she never even lands defense break. She never lands anything in those fights. It's all just pure damage. The whole benefit of her is you're putting so many buffs on your team that she is going to be always skill 3ing. Right? Each time her Soul Flame evolves, reduces skill cooldown at max cooldown by 1 turn and deals additional 1 of 65. So you continually reset her cooldown because of her. Hold on. How do I go back? Okay, go back up here. So her passive, for every 3 buffs she gains, her Soul Flame evolves and increases her attack. So she just keeps ramping and keeps skill 3ing and keeps AoE attacking. But in those the first fight we watched, they didn't land a single defense break from this the whole time. It was still plenty of damage to kill. There's no cap. 3 times is the cap, but the reset's not. The attack is capped. The reset just keeps going. So you can continue to reset the whole match. It definitely matters. She steals his buff. Let's go watch it again. Hold up a sec. Where's the Zida clear? Again, I want to invest in it just because I think Zida would be cool. But a YouTuber said Zida is done for. I don't think she's done for. I don't think it's gonna matter. It doesn't matter at all. A max Zida will only use S3 pretty much. Zida will only S1 pretty much, dual attacking with Lily. Like Lily's S1 are the only Zida S1s you're seeing. But Patuki, I don't think it's gonna matter. So this one's actually landed some defense breaks though. The other one didn't land a defense break the entire fight. And still just cooked everything. Only blue damage buff on that dude helps clear a bit faster, but not that important. Yeah, see? The general consensus from what I've seen is most people think it's not going to matter. Lately, I've only seen SR lineup for mini game modes. What SR should I focus? Depends on which game mode, Jose. Early on, you'll just be probably using Gray. Gray, Dina can be good. You're going to end up building a lot of the 4 stars. This Valerian character is fantastic. Let's see, that's the only time Zida's really going to S1 is dual attacking from Lily. Let's see, she dunks again. Buffs don't give as many views. True, they don't. They don't give as many views on YouTube. Content creators are reliant on characters getting nerfed. How do we pay our bills? Look at that damage though. Like, yes, she is stealing the wait, she's not even stealing the buff. Not even stealing the buff. We can watch this the whole time. She never steals a buff. She just does good enough damage that it doesn't matter. The thing is, this one does have effect actually. Yeah, it's already fixed, I'm pretty sure. If it was fixed last night. Yeah, it was fixed last night. And she doesn't need to steal the buff. She still does plenty of damage for it. And this guy's build is nothing special. Think you left your mic in the bathroom so much quieter? Oh, I might just be leaned away from it. I'm not sure. Well, hopefully it's plugged into the right mic. Do I sound like I'm underwater today? Properties. No, it's the right mic. I don't know. It was kind of away from my face. I'm leaned back in my chair a little bit because my butthole is burning. I don't know if that's too much information. If it is, you're welcome. Is this just lucky clear? Is it consistent? I would assume it's consistent. It looks just full auto. It looked like that's just a full auto fight. I did, dude. It's always worse coming out. It wasn't that great going in either, is the problem. I don't think either entry or exit point was too great there. That Zida looks more consistent than my Romocha. Romocha, once you put a little more investment into your Romocha, it'll be fine. Look how easy Inferno clear. That was a hell 1 clear, brother. I want to get this last Dazzler's post. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be maxed out regardless, and I don't think it restarts. Nice. Hey, that's like 10 stamina gain right there. I'm at 905. What is the buy order for this? I guess I gotta buy this first. But look, I have barely any points. I'm not gonna... Does it reset? Like, when do you get to the max? I'm scared once you get to the max, it's over. I, for some reason, felt like I got to the max before I wasn't able to buy any of the shop. Whitney Nightmare is super easy, though. Just focus Whitney. Yeah, all the bosses are just focus the boss. Because I've been farming... I've been farming this today, and I want to farm this a lot tomorrow, but if I'm building Zida, it looks like it's going to be in... I think all 10 of my basic refreshes have to go into prowesses, which sucks, not during the 2x event. But the 2x event, my guess is it's going to be the 27th, right? Yeah, 27th, 28th, and 29th is going to be the 2x, most likely. It won't be over. If it loops, then we're fine. So I'm glad I went and did that. I was going to say I will not be able to buy out the shop. I'll be able to buy one of the 1,000 cost things. That's it. All right, guys, we have 8 minutes. I'm probably going to have to buy a pack, but we'll see. Maybe I just get super lucky and pull 10 of them. Zida is usable in Aurora, but the thing with her using her in Aurora is you want her to be able to defense break. So I'm gonna have to put accuracy on her. But one thing with the gear that I currently have, like let's just say we put my dieting gear on her. My dieting gear has 35 effect accuracy. So it's at least something. I will land defense breaks occasionally. Yeah, I'll land them occasionally. The biggest thing is just how my modules turned out, like this one. This one went nuclear, and so did this, well, this one went plus 10. This one's god tier. But yeah, this one just went nuclear effect accuracy. It is what it is. So I've got some effect accuracy, and it might actually end up being great. It's not bad on dieting either to land the vulnerability. I'm not complaining, I rolled it. But yeah, this piece was a juicer. These pieces both suck. I mean, not the worst, but both of them are whatever. Eventually we'll get cracked out. But man, I want to change this so bad. I just don't know what damage dealer I'm going to use this on. Hey, who would I use it on? Use on Zida. Inferno mobs are like 280. Increase the animus HP by 10%. Not what I was looking for. Wait, this one's actually kind of nice. I don't know if I'll use it on anybody, but that's that combination. You only need a 2-star. Building Rahu. Only Rahu gave shields. I don't know. I just like this pet a lot, and it has what I want for Rahu. I don't know. I don't know. I might want Swift Rush defense set actually for Rahu. I don't know if I even want to build Bramble Rahu. Because whenever you build Bramble, the problem is you're giving up a lot of stat, like a lot of stat. So I'm a little worried about that, especially with using this pet. You want as much defense as possible, so that when you go into ice state, it's giving a bigger multiplier. Bramble, I don't like Bramble set really. Like, I don't think I'm going to build my Holden on Bramble. You only get 10% defense for an 8-piece set and a 25% chance to counterattack. That's not great. Bramble set's just not the... I don't think I'll build them on even my PvP Holden. I don't see me using Bramble. Like, the whole idea of Bramble, you get 10%. But if you go defense set plus... Even Strive set. Even Strive set. Does it work with Lily Dual Attack? No. I mean, it can if you give him Twin Trick. Or what do you mean? It's a counterattack. It's when he gets hit. So if you give him Twin Trick, yeah, Lily will dual attack with him. It's actually a pretty good combination too. But otherwise, though, wouldn't you be better off building a different like strive so he's getting more turns or something? I feel like it's mathematically wrong. I feel like it needs to be 35% for Bramble to be value. I just don't see the Bramble value. I love Rahu, or you love it on Rahu, Bramble. I didn't have that much. It can win you games, but the whole game. The thing is, Rahu is already super RNG. Okay, when your Rahu isn't actually count or dual attacking, are you asking if you use your Lily S1 pulled another character? Yes, Rahu can attack on top of that with his passive. But the amount of times I've had Rahu not have it, not do the extra attack, it's the most brutal things. Is it 3 minutes? Sorry, 3 minutes and we're summoning boys. Guess I'll put my headset back on. Wait, is there even music going? Okay, good, there's. Oh, that counter's good for this game. They said game is more into Bruiser for free to play. Yeah, but the counterattacks, for the stat you lose, I just don't see the value. If you only pull one of the new characters, right now in my head, it's Holden and Ho Yan second. But just wait. Any of you guys that are on the edge about these characters, just wait. I mean, just wait a couple days. Or even just wait till tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, people will have tons of videos and opinions of the characters. Like, ideally, you'll get both, because having each different character in this game is massive. 2 minutes. Are they limited? No, I think every character, once their banner is up, it means you can get them in permanent summon. Because someone got a Hoyan in permanent summon a second ago, just like how Freya says limited. When it says limited up here, it just means the banner is limited. It doesn't mean the character is limited. So that's the limited here doesn't mean limited like Epic 7. I'm pretty sure all characters, and maybe eventually we'll get a limited character like a collab or something. What game would be sick to collab? I didn't even think about potential collabs with the Etheria restart. Oh my god, imagine they lock down some cool collabs. There is no LD play or LD banner this rotation. Etheria X Epic 7. You got Freya on permanent? Yeah, that's where I got my Freya too, was permanent. Does Lily work on Bramble? Lily won't bring a dual attack when she only, I don't think so, at least, right? You can't put Lily on Bramble counter and bring your highest or your twin chick character, right? I don't think that works. It'd be funny if it did. Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist would fit this game actually pretty good. Guilty Gear would actually fit this game, but I don't want Guilty Gear. Stellar Blade and Nier. That's actually a fun thing to think about. I've never thought about potential collaborations for this game. All right, boys, it's time. I guess I'll turn the face cam on. Ling Lao's good on Bramble. You know what another character good on Bramble set would be? This shit. This shit on Bramble set, if you max out the skill 1, could be a disaster. Sonya pushing herself up. Brother. That would be tough. 5 minutes? This should just be like 30 seconds. Oh, wait. I think it just hit. I believe it is hit. Also, one really annoying thing that I realized with this game that I probably didn't claim. Oh, no, it did. Okay, I've claimed them all this week. This doesn't always pop up. Sometimes to check in, you have to go and click check in instead of it just popping up. But okay, here we go. Let's see if we have to buy a pack or not. But again, today's stream is sponsored by Etheria Restart. Oh no, there's more packs. What are these? Are they in the limited? Are they in the shop? Oh no. They're actually decent value too. Oh, why? The total's getting high, boys. The total's getting high. Okay, I'm gonna record the summons though. We'll do some summon recording just in case. Well, I'm gonna make a YouTube video, I think, of the summons, and then I might wait to upload the YouTube video until what else is? Let's do these real quick. I might wait to upload the YouTube video until after I test them though, and put the testing in the end of the YouTube video. I want these 3 summons, is why I'm trying to do this real quick. See if we can get to it. There, we got it. I'm gonna end up buying those packs. You guys know I am. It's gonna happen. If I can get Veronica now that I've seen the Veronica plus Codex strategy, ooh, I love it. That's so smart. Whoever came up with that first, the genius. Holden is for PvE, right? Holden could potentially be used PvP, but it'll be 2 separate builds. You're gonna use a damage build for PvP, most likely. I don't see a non-damage build working out too well for you. Got Ho Yan 30th pool, congrats. But okay, here we go. I'm gonna record a little YouTube video intro, but so it's gonna be awkward for a second. What's Veronica's strat? It's insane, I'll show you. It's for the Terramaton Inferno. You steal buff and put Soul Word on your team. And then Codex is a pet you have that resets your skill 3. So you make Veronica your fastest character, have it strip Terramaton's immunity, put all your debuffs on, bop it, and then your Veronica gets turned again first. And then your Veronica, since you have Codex pet, it already reset your skill 3, use it again, put Soul Word on your team again, which means you can't be killed. It's invincibility for a turn, or immortality, I guess is what the better term for it is. So you go through 2 rotations if you can't die. So as long as you have enough damage in your damage dealers, it's such a sick thing. Okay, well, hold on. Let me record. Okay, so the banners for Ho Yan and Holden have just come out. I have 128 summons currently. I'm probably going to have to buy a pack, but we're going to start with summoning on Holden. So here we go. He's the one I want more. I think Holden has more value. We didn't get him in 1 tap, unfortunate. The shop resets, the summon shop for summon currency resets Mondays, correct? And it's every week, it's not a 2-week thing. Okay. Hopefully we 1-tap Ho Yan then. The ideal situation is we get them both in. Oh no. Why are they in perma banner now too? All characters, guys, limited up here just means the banner is limited. Okay, that's why these don't have limited on them. It's not a limited character like an Epic 7. It just means the banner is limited. The characters are not. The characters are just slammed into permanent summon. Permanent summon has all characters in it, which is amazing. Now, we may eventually have true limited characters into the game. What is that, 40? Uh-oh. Not, no luck. Can I get 2 in 1 roll at least then? If you're gonna make me go this far? Oh, I'm gonna pity. Oh, that stinks. What are we at? Yeah, 30 to pity. We're buying a pack. Yeah, we're buying a pack. Oh, that's tough. Alright, give it to me here at least. Full pity, boys. Oh, that is pain. So sad I quit Epic 7. I didn't quit Epic 7, I'm just not playing it right now. You know, you can actually not play another game and it doesn't mean you quit it. It just means you're not playing it at that moment. Crazy, right? You act surprised. I thought maybe I could get lucky. Because I got lucky there, then I wouldn't have to spend. Dude, it's true 80. That's my first true 80. I actually got the banner now for it, right? Please tell me there's not a character. Please tell me he was the last one. He was. I got the banner for it. I'll take it. I'm excited. I full pitied. Yay. All right, so now Ho Yan. We have half pity, and then we'll go evaluate the packs and buy whatever more we need. Got them both in 20. This game is a troll. You're just better than me at summoning. Well, I didn't 1-tap her. Didn't I need an Obel dupe? No, I've already maxed out. Yeah, Holden and 2 multis. Congrats. Dude, if I have to pity both characters, that's a bad start. And this is not a good video, really. This is going to make people not want to play the game. Oh, it's not looking good. It gave me bad odds. Well, this is going to end up being a sponsored video. Not a good look. Not a good look, XD. You should have given them to me early so people are more excited to go pull. They don't want this luck. It's your last chance. Idiots. Why? Which one you pull? I pulled Holden. All right, here we go. Oh, how many did I need to pity? 30? Ooh, the Holden skins. The Holden recolor. Do I like that? It takes like all volume, but her Ho Yan's thing is actually sick. Okay, so what are the packs here? I needed 30. Tough. Hopefully you guys get luckier than I did. Like I say, does Hoyan have any Doki Doki potential? She's a single target damage healer against wave content. I don't believe. I would assume that she's not going to be great. You still have gyms left? Yeah, the gyms that I need to use for arena refresh and shop refresh. I do have those. You are correct. But I need those. I max refresh every day, so. All right, can we full pity both units? We can full pity both units. Wow. That's John Etheria to add more bare feet adult character. I'll see what I can do for you. Double full pity. Double full pity. Oh, boys. 2 gray. Double full pity, man. For real. Let's see if it's on the last 7 again. If that's double full pity, that's actually... I think that's harder to do than getting in early. There's 3, 4, 5. I think I did. I did. One more. I did. I full pitied both characters. Oh, that's actually impressive. Wow. Okay. All right, what's the permanent banner looking like? All right, can I have some luck here? Or no? Oh no, the account's cooked from here. I think we reroll. It is a reroll angle. Unfortunate. Alright, where are they? There's Ho Yan. I'm messing with Holden first. Cooked. That is bad. Not a good look, game. Not. Okay, so he is there. We do his prowesses. And then I'll just do the attack. I don't need it, but I mean, you want it because you want the... Oh, for these skill ups, what would we do for the skill ups? I'm not going to skill up him today. Increases chance to apply attack down, res down. Dude, the attack down, res down's so good on him too. That's one of the main like selling points. Like Viper for Aurora is really nice because he has reduced speed. So the attack down and reduced speed. But the idea is I can hopefully use Holden for both the other two. So the team for both of them is going to be very similar, actually. Pretty much using maybe 7 characters for 2 different Inferno runs is what it's going to be. Good luck. Oh, the luck was already cooked. There was 0 chance there. Where'd he go? He disappeared. There he is. Oh, okay. So shell option for him. It's so hard not to just go an artisan. Am I artisaning him for the start? For PvE, I think I'll artisan. For PvP, there's a very good chance that I'm going to end up using the Amber. It's hard not to use Amber for PvP. It just sounds way too fun. You also full pitied? It is what it is. Now the question is... I don't think I even want to... I'm not building in Bramble for PvE. I'll tell you, it's not happening. So there's a good chance I'm just going to have to go farm more pet anyway. I'd rather Unbreakable Time Weave him for PvE. I'll play if they add bare feet adults. Should I reinvest Leanne into Holden? I don't... Okay, guys. Holden... for PvE is going to almost, he's going to probably be a support character. You got Holden and 80, you did too. That's brutal. Guys, I can't stream for too much longer. All the testing of it, I wanted to stream until the pools. So the testing though, I have to go get a bajillion things. And I also am going through a bathroom disaster right now. So my farming today, I'm going to try to set up my team for Hoyan bare feet, probably. I don't know. But I will. I'm gonna go live early tomorrow, and show off all of them. But I don't want to be running to the bathroom every 5 minutes for the next hour or two, because one of the times I'm gonna be in there and it's gonna be a long one. So, she is barefoot. You just can't see it. You can see the back of her foot right there. She's bare feet. There you go. Download the game. Set for Holden. For PvE, Holden, it's going to be defense set and speed set. I don't see me doing anything else. But for Ho Yan, just pure damage. I'll just put her pure damage. I'm not sure. Something similar to like the dieting style. I'm sure this would be fine. How many hits does she do? Because I'm not sure if I'll keen eye her or not. Not counter. I don't think I like counter set in this game. The amount of stat you lose, you're better off going for more defense to get just... Okay, so if you go one of the other sets, there's nothing else that gives that much defense, right? It's just defense set. And there's strive set that only gives 10 but gives push up. And Bramble gives 10. So... I don't know, man. It's hard. A 25% chance to counter isn't great. 5k defense. Yeah, 5k defense, but you can't have 5k defense before the match starts unless you're triple defense right side. Level 50 triple defense right side. No, you'll be at 3k. The thing is, his passive is about it's about how much defense you have at the start of the fight. Okay, so when entering battle. That means when the battle starts, right? 888 set. You could do 888. I'm going to hit level 50 today too. Or am I? I don't know if I will. I'm a day behind, but people hit level 50 yesterday. So I think I'll hit level 50 tomorrow night. It looks like. I have 14 plus 4 refreshes. Just my daily challenges will put me up to 47. My daily refresh will put me up to 48. And then those 14 will put me up to 49, and then those level, it's very close. I'll be very, very close to level 50. And I'm gonna try to, if I can hit level 50 tomorrow night, the whole goal of today is building up the 3 Inferno teams. And then I'll have the 3 Inferno teams for, at worst, midday Sunday. 30 feet not goonable enough? I don't think you know how to goon. That's the problem. Oh, and we have the Union check-in stamina too. It's actually nice. All right, I'm being a big guild or team player here, guys. No one's requesting red, so I started requesting Hellkit for you all in the guild. All right, you're welcome, because everyone is requesting Real Mocha and Rosa. And a couple of people have moved over to red. I took the hit on mine because I'm like seven Rahus. I took the hit, insta filled up. I'm starting to take reds so you guys can actually donate, because I have a feeling some of you are just stockpiled on reds because no one was donating reds. But what's up, JBZ? How's it going? It's possible for 5k defense? No, it should not be possible. I don't see how that would. Level 37 can't be Terror Hell 1. Is that bad? No. The hells are hard, okay? You're gonna have to build a specific team for the hells. I hate that this dot is here. I can't believe they didn't give us an ML banner. I figured they would give us like Lily banner. If they gave us Lily banner week 2, people would be like, there's no way people wouldn't spend if there was Lily banner here. I think that is a mistake by them, big time. Should have been a Lily banner this week. But so all of my current Letitias are going into Zida though. For those of you guys that do not know, my teams, I do not have the Aurora team because Aurora you unlock at level 45. So we're just going to build the Doki Doki and the other team today. But I am going to be doing the Zida team. That just looks like the best thing I can do. There's a couple different combinations you can do for it. But I skipped out on doing all of this for now. because pets are more efficient farm. But the Zida team here, okay, that's the faster Zida team. There's a couple other ones, but Zida just seemed the easiest for me to do. You got both in 60 pulls. Congrats. I full pitied both of them. Is it strive just per skill? Strive just per skill. Yeah, I full pitied. I full 80. I was the last summon on both. It was absolutely terrible. It was the worst I could ever do for the first banners of a game. What build for Holden? For PV, I'm just going speed set, defense set, and probably a little effect accuracy. So my right side is going to be defense, effect, accuracy. That's the left side doesn't really matter. It's just about the sets. But for right side, the main set's going to be defense percent, effect accuracy. You pulled 2 on 70. That's huge. I would love to have his first imprint. No crit. I'm not doing crit build for PvE. For PvP, yes, it'll be a completely different build. But for PvE, it's going to be effect accuracy. These guys are level 51. I think I can hit level 50 tomorrow. Or, well, today. It'll be through this rotation. Pretty sure I'll be there. We might have to go do a little challenge content. But this team right here is probably what I'm building. Wasn't there a team that didn't use Freya, though? That's a Tiamat team, and that clear time is abysmally bad. I really don't want to... What is that? You can farm 10 runs an hour? Dude, imagine that. 10 runs an hour and doing 10 refreshes. That's the problem with your team taking too long. You got to be a little faster. It would take you almost all day of farming if you want to do max refreshes. That's funny. Waiting for your guide video. I know you guys are waiting. I'll see what I can get done today. Do you even have Holden, or do you even need Holden if you have Viper build? The idea of Viper is... Or the idea of Holden is you could use them in both Terramatan as your opening stripper, or you could use them in Aurora. But either way, the teams are going to be extremely hard to build for Holden. If you have Veronica, have you guys seen the Veronica team? I am so mad I do not have Veronica right now because this is the coolest thing ever. Like, I don't know if you guys, it's going to be the last thing I show, and I'm running back to the bathroom. I'm going to end stream. I'm sorry. I can't do it this morning. Did they hotfix it? No, guys, the hotfix doesn't affect this. So the hotfix was you can't extend the buff. This is not extending the buff. Did you eat something bad? I had half a spicy chicken sandwich and I ate popcorn, and it just destroyed my stomach. But no, that fix, the Soul Ward buff extension is so you can't extend like Ho Yan's buff at 1 HP being invincible forever. And it should, I mean, that's a buff that shouldn't be extendable. In most games, it's not. But so the idea here, I'll explain it as it goes past this. Veronica, if you have her, it's so big. I'm so mad I don't. I'm missing such important characters. Okay, so that's the team. Now I'm going to explain what happened there. So Veronica on her skill 3 is going to buff steal. So the boss starts with immunity. That's what makes Inferno Terramatan infinitely harder, because you can't land your debuffs unless you have a strip character go before everybody. Now, Veronica steals that buff, puts it onto herself, and has a chance to put it on your whole team. That's amazing. So you can end up having 3-turn immunity on your entire team at the start of the fight. Now, the pet is Codex. Codex makes it to where your skill 3 doesn't get reset. That's getting nerfed to 100%. It might. I don't know if it will. But what Codex does is make it to where your skill 3, when you use it for the first time or in the match, and then it's on an 8-turn cooldown from there. So you're probably never going to get a chance to use it again. But on the first time in that match, the next turn you'll have your skill 3 again. So with this, you're using your skill 3, you're getting invincibility on your team, then you can survive through the first wave of hits, you can put all your debuffs, do a bunch of damage, and then Veronica goes again, puts it back up again. So you have 2 full turns that you cannot die. So good. Now, this only, I mean, it technically would work for probably all of them, but this is best in Inferno because you're not able to farm Codex anyway up until you're level 50. But the fact that this person already has a... Is it max Codex? I don't know if this is max or just force. I don't know if this is fully maxed out. I don't know what the speed bonus for this is. Either way, the fact that they have a max Codex, they just unlocked it. They're level 51. It is maxed. Oh, it does have the 4th star here, because at 3 star, it gets a 3rd skill. but the 4-star increases the thing here. So what is it, 8 speed for 2 turns? You're close to max codex. Man, I hate being a day behind. It's gold star. Okay, so that's just the 1-star one. They already have an extra codex on the Freya too. Codex is sick, guys. On your supports for your damage dealers, you don't need codex. But like their dieting is anything like crazy special. It's a good dieting, but it's just double crit chance, crit damage, crit rate, yeah, just crit rate, crit. I mean, that's a pretty good. That's okay. Overall, it's just the gear sets are like the set bonuses are all of this game. It's right side main stat and set bonus. This is one of the first games that set bonus seems so important on. Every other game is stat over set bonus, at least early game for the first like couple weeks you're playing it. But this is like set bonus over everything. But that's one of the cool things for Terramatan if you have Veronica. Jeez. Okay. So the problem for me though, guys, with all my characters, I'm missing Romocha, so that's why I'm doing the Zida Doki Doki teams. Level cap 60, level caps over. It's at least 100, if not higher. There's a badge for reaching level 100. And then I'm missing Rosa, which would be sick. And then I'm missing Veronica and Kloss too. So I'm missing so many core banger damage dealers. I don't know what I'm going to do for my Terramatan team, but today's focus is getting the Doki Doki Inferno team set up, and I'll just farm Doki Doki for a bit once I get there. Will Holden be good in Terramatan? It seems like he would, but the problem is the rest of your team getting, because you want, the idea with Holden is you want him to go first, or you want him to go before any debuffing characters are going to go. So you're going to have a fast Holden. So all of you that are wanting to do like Bramble, whatever Holden, that'll work for PvP, but that's not the PvE build. For both Aurora, if you want to use them for the dual content for the opening strip, you're going to have to do it that way. And it's kind of, you're going to have all your characters pretty leveled up to survive through, because he's not going to do the survivability. So Holden first to start in Terror, that's how you would have to do it. But no one's tested it. I mean, well, maybe someone's tested it now because it's been on Asia server for like 12 hours, but that's the idea behind it. Is for both modules of Terramatan and Aurora, they start with immunity. So he, in theory, could be opener to strip both those off if you do not have, say, Heinrich. And the cool part about him over Heinrich, there's some good and bad. The good part is he's defense scaling. He's going to survive. He's not going to die in one hit. So that's the difference between him and Heinrich. The thing with Heinrich, though, is he's going to strip and put buffs up to do, or the debuffs on, that you're going to do more damage with the other characters. So there's pros and cons of both characters, but Holden is PvE, Ho Yan PvP. Ho Yan's definitely PvP, but Holden could potentially be PvP too. That's what I'm excited for. I mean, his skill 2 is banger. I mean, this gives you so much flexibility within a match. Like, that skill 2 is so fun. 100% turn meter decrease. That's sick. And maximize the skill cooldown. Like, that has PvP potential. And that's also why I'm probably not going to build on a Bramble set. I'm probably going to use him on speed set in PvP too, because I want him to take turns. The more turns he takes and able to control, like, it just depends on the damage multiplier of his skill 1. He already has a great chance to counter. Putting Bramble set on, it's going to make it to where he almost guaranteed counters. I guess that's the vibe, like the want for that. 25% plus, you're probably going to have him around 50. You're going to have around 2,500 defense on a damage build. I don't know. Will you get 2,500 on a damage build? You're going to be pushing it. You're going to want some substat left side pieces that roll defense multiple times. It's going to be hard. If he's level 50, it'll be closer to achievable. But you'll have to get close to level 50. But we'll see. We'll see what the end stats end up being. Man, you can't tell me the speed set of the turn meter full pushback. His base speed isn't fast enough to try to contest with him. That's obvious. It's not going to happen. But full turn meter pushback and full skill reset, you can't tell me that's not sick. And he has options. If you do get him going up faster, then you have the ability to ship up to 2 buffs. Or you can go for this skill, which is a strip. So it'd be, if they have immunity up, you go for this. If they don't have immunity up, bop, they're full reset. That's huge. Speed Strive, that could be good. I don't mind Speed Strive. Not the worst. Opinions on skin, they keep saying there will be a 2x buff event. Who keeps saying it? Other content creators? The 2x event's going to be 26, 27, or 27, 20, 29th. If they do a 2x event, it's going to be that unless the community somehow complains it into action. But the game just came out. We don't need a 2x event. Like, it just came out. The idea that we're getting a 2x event in the first week was crazy. The first 2 weeks is still crazy. The 2x event would be the end of the first month. General gacha games that I've seen have a buff event one time a month, and generally at the end of the month. That's like you farm up all month, you save your stabilizers, and at the end of the month you do a really fun grind. But why would we have a 2x event at the very beginning of a game? Pitied on both. I full pitied on both too. It was absolutely brutal. Oh, I'm still recording. Oh yeah, there's no reason for a 2x event this early in the game. Yeah, I would love to go farm stuff too. But they don't want us to beat the entire game in 3 days. You guys got to remember, it's a gacha game. Let it take some time to get all the stuff. But okay, I am going to wrap up here. My stomach is obliterated. I'm going to probably spend the next 2 hours in the bathroom in and out. So I'm sure it's too much information, but that is why I'm ending here. I'm going to go farm though while I'm doing that. So I will get my account all ready and set up. I'll probably sleep for a little bit and then come back live and show off everything. If I don't get everything set up in time, then it'll be up tomorrow, or I'll be live normal time tomorrow, late night. Sooner than tonight. Tonight I went live super late because I wanted to be live for the banners, but I'm super tired, so. Does Ho Yan have any PV usage? I'll build her up. I'll get her built up today to the best of my ability. I only have so much stamina, so I'm going to work with what I got, but I will try to get her built up, and we'll see how she performs at Doki. But I don't see the point of trying to use her. She's a single target damage dealer. She'll probably one-shot the mobs, but the problem is you have to go through 4 turn rotations of her, and if you build her on speed sets, you're not going to do it. So if you don't have Lily and don't have the turn rotation with her, I don't see it being the best. But we'll see the overall damage to see if it's worth it. But just give it some time. If you guys are curious on pulling the banners, wait for me / other content creators. The other content creators will probably do it faster than me, honestly. Or just wait for the general consensus from the community even. It doesn't have to be content creator. Check the Discord, check Reddit, whatever. I don't know where your places for news for Etheria are. But just wait. Wait until you see some cool YouTube videos or whatever of the things and be like, okay, I think I can use that. Or if you don't have the characters they're pairing them with, then maybe hold off on getting them. Because they are not limited characters. Characters in this game seem to be, so far, all added to permanent banner. You could do permanent banner summons right now and get Ho Yan or Holden, which actually makes me sad because now it's even harder for me to pull the characters I'm missing. I'm 39 from a pity. I want to do a pity right now so bad, but we're going to hold off. I'm going to learn some self-control, and I'm going to let you guys go. Is there anyone we want to raid? Is there anyone streaming Etheria Restart that you guys would like me to raid for the day? But YouTube stream, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I'm going to try to send everyone on Twitch over to somebody else. But thank you guys for watching. I'll have the videos up soon.